or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Long time no see. Okay, few days later, you guys will have your SPM MX paper. So that's the reason I'm here, hoping whatever I'm doing now will help you. So I'm doing Sabah paper 2 revision. Okay, so I'm gonna cover Sabah paper 2. I will cover all the questions except those graph questions, which is like linear law, linear programming. I'm not covered, but the rest of them all I will cover. And I won't do too slow because you only left like less than 5 days to SPM. I expect your basic won't be that bad. So I will go on and go on. I hope it helped, okay? Not sure how long this video will take, but hopefully not too fast, not too slow, okay, my dear? So guys, let's get started. Sabah paper 2, okay? Question 1. They say, given that 3K bracket 3P is a solution for the simultaneous equation for this two. So let me write for you guys. They got the equation, this one, and another one is this. Then they say, find the value of K, find the value of P. I think quite easy. This question is quite obvious. It's under Form 4, Chapter 3, which is the system of equation. So now they want to find what? They want to find the value for K and P. How do I find K and P? So my dear, they never want to find X and Y. They want to find K and P. So if I'm you, I will straight away sub inside because they already give me the coordinate, isn't it? I can sub the coordinate in. So my X, I can sub 2K. My Y, I can sub 3P. Then my question will be easier because all of them were in terms of K and P. So 2K minus 6P were equivalent to 8. If I can simplify, I will always simplify. So all of them can divide by 2. I will divide by 2. So minus, move it over plus. I think this is a wonderful equation 1. Same for another side. I will also sub inside 2K and 3P. So my dear, the X will be 2K. And how about the Y? The Y will be 3P. Equivalent to 1 over 2. So 2 and 2 cut, I will left 1 over K. Plus 3 and 3 cut, I will left 1 over 2P plus 1 over 2. Please remember to make your life easier, equation 2, try your best to make it without any fraction. So if I don't like the fraction, I will try to make the denominator disappear. So how do I do that? So first, I think I do one by one. First, I times K first, okay? 1 over K times K, I only left 1. This one times K, top will have K. Bottom remain unchanged. This one times K, also the top having a K. Bottom, it is still 2. Will I stop here? No. Next, I don't like the 2P. I will every 1 times 2P. 1 times 2P, 2P. K over 2P times 2P, it is only left K because cut, we left K. And K over 2P times 2P, the 2 and the 2 cut. And then K times P will become KP. Okay, no more fraction. I think this is a wonderful equation 2. So once we have equation 1, once we have equation 2, isn't it now we can sub 1 into 2. So K will be this one, sub inside. 2P plus K will be 4 plus 3P equivalent to this one. Also, we need to sub the K inside. So the K will be 4 plus 3P, P. Expand it, 4 times P, 4P. 3P times P, 3P squared. And what do they look like? I think they look like a general form. Every single thing, try to move it to one side. So 4 minus 3 minus 2, isn't it? We will get negative 1P. Plus 4, move it over minus 4. Okay, I got the general form. Let's press calculator for this. Mode, 1 right side 2. The first P answer, I get 4 over 3. The second P answer, I get negative 1. So remember to write back 2 bracket. Isn't it 3P minus 4 and P plus 1? Done. Will I stop here? No, they're asking K and P. After 5P, remember to find back your K. How do we find back the K? Sub back. You like equation 1, sub back to equation 1. You like equation 2, sub back to equation 2. I'm not too sure whether I'm too fast compared to what my previous video did. But because this is a revision, okay, obviously we need to be fast so that we can, finish the paper within 2.5 hours. So paper 2 is actually 2.5 hours. So we really cannot be too slow. And some more, if you want to double check whatever you're doing, right, you need to be even faster, okay? So guys, K, I get 8. And then another K answer, I get 1. If I'm way too fast, you just, because this is a video, right, you can actually just replay or try to make the whole video speed slower. I think you guys will be fine, okay? So if you guys want to copy, you just pause the video and copy down nicely, okay? So I will go on, okay? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Let's go on with question 2. So question 2, let's do it. They say, diagram 2, this one shows a cross-section of a cylindrical fuel barrel. So guys, this is a cylindrical fuel barrel with a diameter of 60 cm. So guys, the diameter, they say is 60 cm, but we know Usually we don't want the diameter, we want the radius. So if diameter is 60 cm, isn't it radius? All of you guys should know it will be 30 cm, divided by 2. So next, floating on the water. So you guys can see actually floating on the water. So this thing is actually a cylinder, okay? Cylinder, I think, looks something like this, okay? So they'll be like this, okay? Floating on the water. Hopefully you guys can imagine it. Next one, the straight line AB is on the water surface. Can you guys see it? AB is on the water surface level. And the highest point P is 6 cm from the water surface. Yeah, they already told us. So this part 60 cm. So next, then they say pi must use 3.42. Nowadays, almost all the paper they're using their what do they call that? Answer scheme, right? All of the pi they're using 3.42. So remember to always using 3.42. Don't use the calculator pi, don't use 22/7, okay? So A, before I start A, my dear, if I'm you, I'll try my best to write more information before I start. Like, what do I know about these questions? By the way, I think this question is under Form 5, Chapter 1, circular measure, because it's all under circle. So based on this particular circle, this is the center. Center to the side is actually the radius. So I know here to here is 30 cm. I also know here to here is 30 cm. Isn't it at the same time, you should also realize that O to P also 30 cm, because it's a circle, center to all the corner would be 30. So if O to P would be 30 cm, isn't it I will know the blue color part? Because the whole thing 30 cm and the top part 6 cm, isn't it 30 minus 6? Isn't it this bottom part will be 24 cm? And with this 24 cm, I realize I have a what? I have a triangle. Can I see that, my dear? So with this triangle, I think it's easier for you to find a lot of stuff. See, this is all this B. I already know the sengit part is 30, and then the vertical part I know is 24. Why I need this? Because let's look at A. A, they say find the minor angle. Minor is actually those who are lesser than half of it. Minor angle AOB. So guys, they want me to find AOB and they want the answer in terms of red. So let's look at where is AOB. Yeah? AOB. Okay, my dear. They want to find the angle, this whole part. So how do I find this whole part, my dear? So this whole part, quite obvious, isn't it? We already have a right angle triangle. So I think I can find half of the angle. So after I have half of the angle, I times 2, I think I will get the whole thing for AOB. And remember this AOB, the one I want to find now exactly is the minor because it's less than half. And can you see the one that who are more than 180 degree? That we call it major angle. But now they want minor, so I know it's the top one. So how do we do it, my dear? So right angle triangle, I hope you guys all remember the trigonometry basic, where angle opposite, we call it opposite, 90 degree opposite, we call it hypotenuse, and the last part, we call it adjacent. Now I got A, I got H. Isn't it under SOHCAHTOA? I got A and H, that means we're going to using CAH. CAH formula is in cos theta equivalent to adjacent over hypotenuse. All we need to do is sub inside. So cos is cos. The angle we don't know. Adjacent 24. Hypotenuse is 30. So the theta answer move around. Times move it over. No, cos move it over shift cos. So shift cos this. I get 36.8699 degree. With sin cos tan, every single answer you guys get is degree. But don't stop here. Because after all this question, want to find what AOB. Please understand that just now the triangle like that, you guys, just now the full triangle is like this, but now the right angle triangle, you're only getting half of it. So if you're only getting half of it, isn't it, you want to find your angle for AOB, you should take this answer and times 2. So if I times 2, I will get 73.7398 degrees. But will I stop here? No, because they want the answer in red. How do we change it to red? Isn't it times pi divided by 180? Remember pi using what? 3.142. So I press calculator, I get 1.2872 red. That. I got the answer lah. Usually I got the answer. I will always update the diagram just in case later on I need it. So 1.2872 red. Hopefully you guys all okay. Let's go on with B. B, they say what? Hence. Okay, fine. Find the arc length in cm above the water surface. So my dear, B1, they want me to find arc length. Arc length above the water surface. Now, what is arc, my dear? I hope you guys all knowing that a pizza shape, the curved part, we exactly call it arc. And arc, we always call it in the alphabet of S. So S formula is what? S equals to R theta. So which part they want me to find, my dear? So they want to find the arc. The arc is the curved part. And they want to find the curved part above the water surface, which is exactly the yellow color one. Can you see that? So how do we find the yellow one? The yellow one isn't it exactly under this yellow color sector? All I need to do is sub. So S equals to the R, isn't it exactly is 30 cm, where you guys already know it. And then the angle, just now you guys already found 1.2872. See this one 30 cm, isn't it this particular angle? Just now we found it. Remember, there's no sin cos tan, we were always using red. So all I need to do is press calculator. I guess getting 38.616 cm. Everything they're using cm, so I'm also using cm. Let's go on B2. B2, they say what? Hence, find the cross-section area. Guys, they will find area under the water surface. So guys, they will find the area under the water surface. Which part they want to find? So area under the water surface, isn't it, is the one that I shaded now. Can I see that? So that is exactly the part that under the water surface. Wait, I put color for you, so maybe you guys will understand it even better. So they're going to find the area for the blue color one. How do we find area for the blue one, my dear? So how do we find the blue one? Oh, the blue one is not like a complete circle, correct? But quite obvious, it's not that hard to find because I can find the area for the full circle. After that, I just need to minus off the top part. Now, the top part is exactly the one in yellow color. So isn't it find the full one minus the yellow one? You guys exactly can get the blue color one. So I think all of you guys will understand this. So the full circle area formula, isn't it exactly, is pi r squared. Then how about the top yellow color part? The top yellow color part, we exactly call it segment. Hopefully you guys all know about this. Wait, I should put all the color. I'm not too sure whether color help, but I hope it helped. So I find purple color one, I minus yellow color one, I should be able to get the blue one. So guys, the top one, the yellow color one, exactly is a segment. So segment area formula is only 1 over 2 r squared, theta minus sine theta. Remember, with sin cos tan, we must sub degree. Without sin cos tan, we will sub the unit of rad. Let's sub inside all. So pi. What is the r, my dear? The r for the purple color one exactly is 30. We're going to sub 30 inside. Minus 1 over 2. What is the r for the yellow color one? For this pizza, the r, it is still 30. And how about the angle? The angle in red, just now we already found it here. 1.2872. Minus sine theta. This theta need to be in degree. So just now red before degree, isn't it this one? 73.7398 degree. Okay, just like that. Press calculator, we should be able to get the answer. If you guys don't have this set of paper, you guys can find it online or anywhere, okay? It's very easy one, Sabah paper, okay, my dear? Their paper 2 is so much better compared to their paper 1. So please must practice it, okay? 2680.56 cm squared. Yep, I got this answer for the area under the water surface, which is the blue color part. Hopefully you guys all understand this. Don't know whether my speed is way too fast. Hopefully it is fine, okay? Comment below to tell me if you're free. Okay, now my dear, let's go on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's question 3. So guys, question 3 here, yeah? Your favorite chapter, my dear. So the moment I just need to look at the graph, the moment I just look at the graph, I straight away know this question under Form 5, Chapter 6, Trigonometry Function. So let's look at A. They say, diagram 3A shows the part of the graph y equals to 5 over 3 cos 3x. Okay, my dear, so they already write for you the equation. So you guys no need to write out the equation yourself. They already tell you the equation was y equals to 5 over 3 cos 3x, okay? Then they didn't say anything. Then they say, find the value of h, find the value of k. They only give you 2 marks. How do you guys do this, my dear? I hope you guys realize this question is quite obvious under a draw graph concept. I hope your basic is good. And I got a video about that. I put a video link on top. Don't know whether you guys got time to watch, but never mind. I put the link on top, okay? So, my dear, how do we do this? How do we... Wait, sorry, I need to write it down. How do we do... Wait, sorry. How do we do this one then, my dear? So, y equals to 5 over 3 cos 3x, right? So, first thing first, we will actually... I will highly recommend you guys just draw out a size. Draw out how the original graph look like. So, first is cos. I'm not sure whether you guys know, but cos always look like an underwear shape. So, this one is 1 cos x. So, cos 3x exactly got 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is cos 3x. And guys, there's a 5 over 3 in front. This is not a plus or this is a times relation. Times relation always means the longitude. So that means the height is from 5 over 3 to negative 5 over 3. Can I see that? And just like that, right there. I already can see my H answer. You know why? Because you know this is the proper way to drawing it out. And I must purposely tell you, every single equation, whether they tell you or they don't tell you, every equation is always from 0 until 2 pi. So that's why even though they say cos 3x, but this equation is exactly for you to fit inside 0 until 2 pi. So if they fit until 0 to 2 pi, look at the graph. Isn't it you guys will know that the graph height should be 5 over 3 to negative 5 over 3. So straight away you guys know the first H answer, the H answer will be negative 5 over 3. Because you're at the bottom, you should be negative arbitrary. I'm just using compare, correct? Then the next thing is what? Then the next thing is this curve. They're asking the K. How do I find the K? Do you realize the curve, they only cover one? If they only cover one, then that spot will be what value there, my dear? I hope all of you guys know. The graph is always balanced one. I'm scared you don't know. Let me show you guys, okay? So by this one, 2 pi. So you see, here got one underwear, here got one underwear. So altogether, I got 3 underwear there, correct? So all the underwear shape, right? They are always balanced one. You guys should remember the basic. Whenever this is 2 pi, right? Middle here will be pi. Middle is pi over 2. Middle is 3 over 2 pi. It means that here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, their width is exactly the same. So which means this whole thing here got 4 small parts. Now, my dear, I make it this big. Hopefully you guys can see it. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So they got 4 small parts there. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. So every single thing got 4 like that. So now I got 3 underwear there. So altogether got 12 parts. So altogether got 12 parts. And now the question want me to find K. Where the K located at? Isn't it the K located at here? Can you see the one in, purple color? So how do I find the one in purple color? I think quite easy, my dear. You want to find K. So 0 to 2 pi, exactly the width is 2 pi. Now your 2 pi will cut into 12 parts because every single underwear will represent 4 parts. You have 3 underwear there, isn't it 12 parts? So all of them, if I divide by 12, I will know every single small little width will be how much. And now I exactly want the one until purple. Until the one until purple, I got 1, 2, 3. That's why I want 3 out of 12 parts. Press calculator. 2 times 3 divided by 12, I guess getting the answer, 1 over 2 pi. Done. Guys, you want to put 1 over 2 pi also can. If you guys want to change it to degree, also can. If you guys change it to degree, then it will represent 90 degrees. It's the same. Teacher will accept both. So just like that, you guys getting 2 marks. Hopefully you guys all understand with this speed. So let's go on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. B. B, guys, B1. Here, B1, they say, given that ABC, okay, angle ABC, it are the interior angle for an acute angle triangle. So my dear, okay, I scared you guys don't understand. I draw for you. So they try to tell you there's a triangle. And the triangle is acute angle triangle. So I think the triangle, every single side will be acute. Acute means less than 90. So that means you won't draw suddenly one side super duper wide. Because like this wide, that means that side will be obtuse. But they say acute lah. So all of them will be lesser than 90 degrees, okay? So they say A, B, C are the interior angle. So one side A, one side B, and one side is C. Nothing else they say? Then they ask you to show. So show question, always how do you guys do it? Okay, show questions later on, you guys will always write the word shown. Okay, my dear? So how do you guys show it? There's always the key, right? So now they ask you to show this thing. Please don't tell me you straight write this out. You must pretending you never see this. And then you guys going to do yourself. Until the end, you guys can show this out. Then you guys can write the word shown. So guys, how do I show this out? So do you guys realize, usually if you guys do a lot of practice, you guys should know. Show questions, you always start from the complicated side. And you will try your best to get another side. You can get it, you write the word shown, correct? But this time a bit troublesome. Why, my dear? Because this time I realized that my right side is all A, B, A, B, A, B. But my left side is actually C. Like they are different, totally different alphabet. If they are totally different alphabet, then how do I do this one? Okay, if I am you for these questions, okay, I'll try to find the linkage between A, B, and C. So A, B, C, any linkage to combine them together? I think yes. What is their info? What is the relation between them, my dear? So this question, the only thing they provide me is triangle. They try to tell me this ABC is actually inside triangle, right? And triangle, now the ABC is the angle. So triangle angle, all of you guys know. Triangle angle, isn't it? All of the angle plus together definitely is 180 degrees. Isn't it quite common sense, right? Wait, here. Isn't it all the angle add together definitely is 180 degrees? Make sense, all? So with this common sense that everyone know, okay? So how do we find C? Tangent C equals to A and AB on one side. So I realized C on one side, A and B on another side. So I try to differentiate C out. So if I want to differentiate C out, isn't it plus C? I can move it over minus C. I think you guys all understand this. It's like a fact, right? So with this, my dear, I can write angle A plus B will definitely equivalent to angle 180 minus C. Correct, right? But they put what? They put tangent. Since they put tangent, my dear, I'm okay to add a tangent. You are allowed to add a tangent as long as left side you add 1, right side you add 1. So guys, after I add a tangent, I think I know how to do already lah. So first one is what? Tangent A plus B. So guys, tangent A plus B got formula. Hopefully all of you guys have the formula paper, like the one SPM provided. You guys can look at it. I scared you guys don't have it. I write the formula for you guys. So tangent A plus minus B will equivalent to tangent A plus minus tangent B over 1 minus tangent A tangent B. Okay, this is the formula that I think quite suitable to use it for now. So now I want to find tangent A plus B. Let me write for you guys. So tangent A. I'm doing plus. When I'm doing plus, I'm using the top sign. This one using the top one. This one also using the top one, which is plus tangent B. Over 1. Top, my dear. So this one using the top. This one using the top. This one also using the top, which is actually a minus tangent A tangent B. Can you guys see that? How about the right side one? The right side one also the same. Tangent 180 minus C, right? So using the same formula, tangent 180. But look carefully, this one is a minus. Minus is what? Minus is the bottom one. So this one using the bottom one, this one using the bottom one, which is minus also. Minus tangent C over 1. The bottom one is a plus. Tangent 180, tangent C. Tangent C. Okay, isn't it? This is what I get. So my dear, until here, I think tangent A, tangent B, tangent C, everything I cannot do because like they are just unknown, right? But tangent 180 different. Tangent 180, isn't it? I can press calculator. So tangent 180, if I press calculator, it's 0. So 0 minus tangent C over 1 plus 0 times tangent C. Okay, I write nicely. 0 times anything, 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Is it necessary to write if your denominator is 1? I don't think so. So isn't it right side, I only left tangent C. Negative tangent C, sorry. So my dear, remember this question want me to prove what? They want me to show tangent C. They want positive tangent C. How does negative tangent C become positive? I can throw the negative over to the other side. So I can throw the negative to another side. Wait, what happened to my pen? Okay. Can you see this, my dear? I just move the negative over to this side. Can? Then, of course, this negative, I put a bracket for you guys. I'm not sure whether you guys already realize it until this particular moment. Isn't it the one I found? I highlight for you. Do you realize the right side tangent C already look like the left side one? Check. That part already say. Then another side should look like the top one. Can you see that? So usually this negative, you guys will times the top one where I totally understand it. But I don't think this apply for now. Because the top, I want 10. Now I already have tangent A plus tangent B. And I look at theirs, they also have tangent A plus tangent B. So the top has no problem at all. But the bottom is the problem. So the bottom one, what can I do? I hope you guys always know. Whenever people say negative 2 over 3, the negative, is it belongs to the top one? No. It can either belong to the top one, or you try to tell me they belong to the bottom one also can. But please don't tell me, teacher, isn't it they belong for the top and the bottom? Impossible. Because if they belong to the top and the bottom, negative, they should be positive, but you still can see the negative. So it definitely belongs to either one of them. So that's why this time I will put the negative down because I want to change the bottom one because the bottom one doesn't look like the top. So my dear, negative, positive, negative. Negative, negative, positive. Yay, I don't know about you. The moment I got this, my dear, you try to look up. Do they look the same? Check. Tangent C, exactly the same. Tangent A plus tangent B, tangent A plus tangent B, exactly the same. Bottom is tangent A, tangent B minus 1. So isn't it tangent A, tangent B minus 1? Just the sequence different, but you know they are totally represent the same thing. Isn't it now? Proudly write the word shown. That. Hopefully you guys understand it. Hey, really understand? Please comment below and let me know you understand, okay? I'm very scared, okay, Maria? I don't know why I'm scared, but yeah, just in case, okay? So second part, they say, if tangent B equals to 3, or finally they give me number, man. Tangent C, they say, is actually 2 tangent A. And now they want me to find the value for A. This type of question, I think, is under solve. So just now the B1, right? Even you couldn't do whatever I did just now, okay? You couldn't do it. It doesn't affect you to do B2. Because B2, whether you can do or you cannot do, they already pre-tell you that tangent C will be tangent A plus tangent B over tangent A, tangent B minus 1. So since they already provide you this, definitely you guys can use it, even though you guys couldn't do the B1, right? The answer they already provided, right? Just use it. So what can I do, my dear? I will sub whatever I know, okay? So first, tangent C, they say is 2 tangent A. Okay, so the C, I will change it to A because after all this question, want me to find A, so I think everything I will change it in terms of A. So tangent A is still tangent A. How about tangent B? Tangent B, based on the questions, tangent B, they already tell me equivalent to 3. So this one I will sub 3, tangent A. Tangent A. And then this tangent B also I will sub 3. Isn't it minus 1? So do you realize the whole question is all under tangent A now? How do I continue to do? Now all I need to do is just move around. So my dear, tangent A plus 3. Here I left 2 tangent A. The denominator, divide, move up times. 3 times tangent A, 3 tangent A. And then minus 1. Can I see that? Slowly expand. 2 times 3, 6. Tangent times tangent, tangent square A. Minus 2 tangent A times 1, 2 tangent A. Isn't it equivalent to tangent A plus 3? What do they look like? I think they look like a general form. So isn't it all the square right on the starting? Negative minus 1, negative 3 tangent A. And the last part is minus 3. Isn't it equivalent to 0? I always have this good habit to simplify it. So guys can simplify. You should simplify first. Since all of them can divide by 3, I will divide by 3. So once I got this one, I will press calculator. Mode, 1 right side 2. For your calculator, do you guys get first answer is 1? Please don't tell me the answer is for A, not yet, my dear. The tangent still there, you know. Second answer is only negative 1 over 2. Write back 2 bracket, yeah? So guys, if I write back, so isn't it tangent A minus 1? This one I write back, isn't it 2 tangent A plus 1? Will you stop like this? No. Trigonometry, okay. They want to find A, they never want to find tangent A. So now move the tangent over. So guys, tangent, move it over, shift tangent. Shift tangent 1, I guess getting 45 degree. So 45 degree, isn't it? We should always check all sign teacher crazy whenever we press shift sign, shift cos, or shift tangent. So now they say tangent and then they say 1. 1 is what? Positive. Positive, you guys will circle where? Your own house and your playground, which is A and T. So T answer is what? 180 plus 45. I guess getting another answer, which is 225 degree. Same for this one, tangent. Tangent, move it over, shift tangent. Guys, when you press shift tangent, please don't press the negative, okay? You press the negative, you only get one answer, but you will never ever get the second answer out. So we never press the negative. We only press the positive. Then after that, only we check based on all signs teacher crazy. So for this right side one, this tangent is a negative. So negative, you won't circle your own house, you won't circle the playground, you will circle other people's house, isn't it? S and C. So guys, if I circle S, S means what? S always means 180 minus the original answer. Isn't it 153.4349 degree? Then if you circle C, 360 minus the original answer. Isn't it 334.4349 degree? So my dear, you circle S and C, you will get one answer in S, one answer in C. You circle A and T, you will get one answer in A, one answer in T, correct? So supposedly this all is your answer, but not for this question. This question, my A answer only got 45. Maybe you will tell me, teacher, why? Guys, remember, all this ABC is under a triangle. A triangle, total angle only 180 degree. So straight away, this one are all out because maximum only 180 degree, correct? Don't cut line in the exam, okay? You just put triple dot to show them the answer. Then maybe you tell me, then teacher, 153 there? 153 also doesn't make sense. Why 153 doesn't make sense? Because do you still remember this question? They say what? They say ABC are the interior angle of an acute angle triangle. So on the starting, I already explained to you, acute angle triangle, that means the triangle, every single side won't more than 90 because acute means less than 90. So that's the reason my answer definitely less than 90, which is only 45 degree. Done. So far, so good. Let's go on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Next question, 4. Diagram. Diagram 4 shows a sketch of a mini garden plan to be built in front of Layla's house. So guys, this is actually the plan. Leila plans to build a triangular mini garden. So you guys can see a triangle garden. The mini garden will be decorated with rocky path along the line PQ. So along the line PQ, there's actually a path. I think this question is under Form 4. What is that chapter? Chapter 7, Coordinate Geometry, okay? One of the top 5 easy chapter. So guys, let's start from A. A, they say what? There's an excess of rocky decorations. So Leila intend to extend the rocky path to point S. So guys, there's some excess. So they want to extend the line. So the line, supposedly, just now the rocky path, they already say is what? PQ. So it's like P to Q, okay? But now they want to extend the line such to the point S. Okay? So PQPS, the ratio is 2:3. So I think I better draw it out. PQPS. Based on this word PQPS, I think the S will be down here. And some more just now when they say the rocky path, right? They say it's P to Q. So P to Q, now they say extend to S. So that's why the S will be P to Q coming down already, then the S will be at the bottom. If they want to be on top, they should tell you QP extend to S. QP extend to S, then going up. But now it's coming down, okay? So P on top, Q on at the middle, S at the bottom. So now they tell me PQPS ratio is 2:3. Don't write the ratio wrongly. P to Q is 2. Guys, don't tell me teacher here 3. No. That is QS. They say PS. PS is the whole line. If the whole line is 3, that part is 2, isn't it? QS will be 1. So I hope you guys all understand so far. With this, they say, fine. Find the endpoint find the endpoint of the rocky path. So my endpoint. So I already have P. If P is the starting, N, isn't it, is the S. So that means this question want me to find the coordinate for S, which is the endpoint. How do I find point S then, my dear? This one, I don't think you guys have any questions because quite obvious, they never say it's midpoint, but they provide me ratio. They provide me ratio whenever I want to find coordinate, isn't it? I can use my ratio coordinate formula. That they look like this. ny1 plus ny2 over n plus n. ny1 plus ny2 over n plus n. nx1 plus mx2 over n plus n. ny1 plus my2 over n plus n. Okay, my dear? So this is the formula. I hope you guys basic is good enough to know this. So now this line, we are focusing on, we want to find S, we are focusing on this line. And on this line, hopefully you guys all remember the basic where this particular XY, you guys will always sub the middle one. So who is in the middle? Isn't it point Q? Okay, this one should be from point Q. So this question, if they want to find point S, right, we should have the P and the Q only be possible to find the last person. So I already have the coordinate P, but I realized I don't have the coordinate Q. But is coordinate Q very hard to find? No. You know why? Because do you realize coordinate Q is lies on the x-axis? Lies on the x-axis, we call it what? X-intercept. X-intercept what? Y were equivalent to 0. And this point, isn't it touching this straight line? And this straight line, do they give me the equation? Yes. So that means what I can do, I can sub inside this equation. So y minus 2x equals to 8. My y will be 0. 0 minus 2x will equivalent to 8. All right, here. Negative 2x equals to 8 and x will be what? Oh, negative 4. So this coordinate, the x will be negative 4, the y will be 0. Isn't it? Now you guys know that the q coordinate will be negative 4, 0. So q coordinate will be negative 4, 0. And then the n and the m must cross multiply. Remember cross multiply to use this n formula. So the 2 I will times x. So the 2 I times x. I don't even know what is the x. So we will write just x. Should I highlight for you? No need lah. 2 times x, okay, my dear, 2x plus, this side ratio is 1. 1 will times another side. So 1 times the 8, isn't it? 1 times 8. Divided by total ratio, 2 plus 1. Same for another side, 2 times the y. I don't even know what is the y, so I write y, 2y. Okay, 1 times the y, 1 times the 6, isn't it? 1 times 6. Divided by total ratio, 2 plus 1. Always we do this n thing, isn't it? We're going to do is compare. The one in front of comma and the one in front of comma should be the same. All I need to do is move around to get the answer. Plus 8, move it over, minus 8, negative 20. Times 2, move it over, divided by 2. Yeah, my x, I get negative 10. Same for another side. The y and the y, you guys will compare. So divided by 3, move it over is times 3. Plus 6, move it over is minus 6. Times 2, move it over is divided by 2. So I terbalik get back. Oh, my point S coordinate is negative 10, negative 3. That. Guys, they ask for coordinate now. Please write back the answer back to coordinate form. Just like that, I done my A. Negative 10, negative 3. Hopefully, you guys all understand because if like that, I will go on with B. So B, they say what? Leila want to install a lamp pole at the position R. to illuminate the mini garden at night. So he want to have a lamp on point R, okay? So first one, find the coordinate R. Coordinate also, your answer will be XY. So guys, how do we find coordinate R? Please don't tell me midpoint, ratio. No, they never give me midpoint because they didn't never mention that. Ratio also they didn't provide, correct? Then how do I find point R? Like? So always remember, my dear, they either ask midpoint or ratio for coordinate. If they're not asking these two, then it's always the hidden tree. The hidden tree is what? X-intercept, Y-intercept, and intersection point. So is the point X on the x-axis? Is the point R on the x-axis? No, so it's not x-intercept. Is the point R on the y-axis? No, so it's not y-intercept. Then this point R, I think, is intersection point. My dear, SPM love intersection point a lot. Please don't tell me you don't know about this. Intersection point is when two different lines, they touch each other on that point. We call it intersection point. So do you guys realize this point R exactly touch this straight line? At the same time, this point R also touch this straight line, right? So these two straight lines should be the two equations. So one of it, y minus 2x equals to 8. So I think y equals to 8 plus 2x. Okay, that is my equation 1. Because I do touch this particular straight line. How about another one? Another one will be this one. This one, isn't it 5y minus x will equivalent to 22? Okay, I think this one will be a perfect equation 2. I got equation 1, I got equation 2, then all I need to do is sub 1 into 2. So if I sub inside 5, the y, isn't it 8 plus 2x minus x equivalent to 22. 5 times 8, 40. 5 times this, 10x minus x. 10x minus x, 9x. Number and number join together, plus 40. 40, move it over, minus 40. Isn't it negative 18? Times, move it over, divide. Yeah, I got it. My x is negative 2. After find the x, remember to find back your y, which is 8 plus 2. My x is negative 2. If I press calculator, I realize my y will be 4. So guys, my x is negative 2. My y is 4. Isn't it my coordinate for r will be negative 2, 4. Got it. Let's update here. Negative 2, 4. Hopefully, I'm not too fast for you. If I'm too fast, you just pause the video, digest yourself, okay? So guys, next one. Second part, find the area of the mini garden, who is that? PQR. So guys, second part, they're going to find the area for PQR. So guys, PQR. I think they're going to find the one I purposely shaped for you. So how do we find area for this? I hope you guys remember this particular chapter, the area formula that we will be using based on coordinate will be this one. 1 over 2 modulus, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. PQR only 3, so I only put 3 down. Remember, repeat the first one, only close the modulus. And always remember, arrow going down first. So all I need to do is sub. So guys, PQR, sub P first or Q first or R first, doesn't matter. You will get the same answer, okay? So let's say I start from Q. Because got 0, I feel like easier. Negative 4, 0. You either turn clockwise also can, turn anti-clockwise also can. Doesn't matter, you will get the same answer. So I simply, negative 4, 0. Next one, I sub R, negative 2, 4. Next one, I sub P, 8, 6. And then I sub negative 4, 0 again. So always arrow going down. So arrow going down means you're going to times them together. So negative 4 times 4, negative 16. Negative 2 times 6, negative 12. 8 times 0, 0. All the go down minus all the go up. So 0 times negative 2, 0. 4 times 8, 32. Negative 4 times 6, negative 24. So until here, I think I can press calculator for the inside part. Bracket negative 16 minus 12, close bracket, minus 32 minus 24. So if I press it, I get negative 36 inside my modulus. And all, because no, negative 36 come out from the modulus will become positive 36. And 36 divided by 2. Do you guys get the answer? 18 units squared. Oh, that is the area for the mini garden. Done. So far, okay, not. Let's go on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. In exam, this is the speed you should have. Okay, you should be even faster than me now. Okay, only you guys possible to finish the paper within 2.5 hours. Okay, so let's go on with question 5. A ribbon with the length 176 cm has been cut into 20 parts with the length of each part forming an ascending arithmetic progression. Oh, this question, I don't think I need to ask you what chapter because they already mentioned it. So this question isn't it under Form 4 chapter 5, which is the APGP. So they already say they form an ascending. Ascending means small to big, okay? Arithmetic progression. So it's small to big arithmetic progression. So it's a progression, okay, my dear? So on the starting, they tell me, I got a ribbon, 176 cm. And this ribbon, I will actually cut to 20 parts. So do you think they will cut to 20 parts, every single part, same length? No lah, same length, how to form AP? Form AP, that means they will cut maybe the first one very short. Then the second one, longer a bit. Third one, even longer. And then even longer like that and go on and go on. Isn't it this one? That's why they call it ascending arithmetic progression. So based on this 176 cm, you know this 176 cm is not for the first part. It's not for the second part. It's not for the third part, but it's for all of them. Because you want ribbon cut to 20 part, that means this 20 part, if I accumulate them together, isn't it they should come back to 176 cm. So this 176 cm, isn't it should be S20. Okay, total of the first, second, third, all of the 20 part because you cut out already, right? But if you connect them together, they should be 176 cm. So they cut to 20 part, that's why S20 equals to 176, okay? Next one, they say what? Given that the total length of the shortest 5 part is 14 cm. So my dear, this one, 14 cm. This 14 cm is what leh? They say is the total. Total, I don't think you guys will struggle. S lah, correct? But total for what? The shortest 5. The shortest 5, is it the front 5 or the last 5? I think it's the first 5. How I know it's the first 5? Because they say ascending. So I repeat, ascending is actually small to big. So it's from short to long. So now they say the shortest. Shortest, of course, is the first 5 part. So isn't it S5? So if they say last 5, you should know it's S16 to 20. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is for last 5. But now they say shortest 5, so it's first 5. So S5 equals to 14. You must write the equation out correctly, write the information out correctly, only gets possible to get the answer out correctly. Let's start from A. A, they say find the common difference. Common difference is D. B, they say find the shortest part of the ribbon. I repeat again. Your progression is ascending. So it's from shortest to longest. So shortest, quite obvious, is the first one, which is actually the A. So they want me to find A and D. I think quite easy because they want to find 2 unknown. I already have 2 information. So this is AP. AP SN formula exactly look like this. So quite easy. All I need to do is sub inside everything I have. Terbalik, find back my A and D. So 2 unknown, you guys should have 2 equations. My N is 20 over 2 bracket A, I don't know. N 20 minus 1, 19. The D, I don't know, equals to 176. So this one 10 times 2A plus 19D equals to 176. I don't want decimal. Never mind. I check another side. This one N 5 over 2 bracket 2A plus 5 minus 1 is 4D equals to 14. Let me see if I move it over or still got decimal. Never mind. This one I think I can times the 5 inside. 5 over 2 times 2A, I get 5A. This one cut, I get 10D equals to 14. Huh? So sad. No matter what, we'll have fraction. Yeah, unavoidable. Never mind lah. Got fraction lah. Trying my best to thinking, how do I simplify it? Nothing I can do, really got fraction, my dear. So 5A equals to 14 minus 10D. So isn't it A will equals to 14 minus 10D over 5. Okay, I think this one will be a wonderful equation 1. How to do another one? So another one also I will expand it. My dear, 20A plus 190D equals to 176. Perfect equation 2. So now we will sub 1 into 2. I sub inside law. So 20. The A, isn't it 14 minus 10D over 5 plus 190D equals to 176. Those I can simplify. I simplify, yeah? So 20 and 5 cut. I left 4. So 4 times 14, I get 56. 4 times this one, I get negative 4D plus 190D. So the D and D combine 150D. The number combine them together 120. So times, move it over, divide. Do you guys D get 4 over 5? That. You want to write decimal also can, which is 0.8. After I get D, let's try to find back the A. So how do we find back the A? Sub back. So you guys like equation 1, sub back to equation 1. You like equation 2, sub back to your equation 2. Okay, do you guys A get 6 over 5? Which you also can write 1.2. That. I hope all of you guys okay. This is just A, B. Let's look at C. C, they say find the longest part, my dear. Shortest is the first one. Longest, I think, is the last one. Who is the last one? Remember, they cut to what? They cut to 20 parts. So the last part will be what? T20. T, they never find for total. TN formula for AP, isn't it look like this? All I need to do is sub. Just now I already get my A 6 over 5. My N is 20. 20 minus 1 is 90. And my D will be 4 over 5. So all I need to do is press calculator to get the answer. I guess getting 16.4 cm. Decimal also can, fraction also can. Just like that. Done. Hopefully you guys all okay. Not sure whether my speed is it too fast, but if I repeat, if it's too fast, you guys just pause the video, digest yourself, okay? Let's go on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Next question, 6. So guys, for 6, they give me Px equivalent to this, Qx equals to this. A1 I squeeze here. They say, find the value of K. They want to find K all of a sudden, don't know where the K come from, but they want me to find K. They say, if P bracket K minus 2 were equivalent to 1 over 2 Q2. Not too sure whether you guys can see what chapter this question under, but this question is under Form 4 Chapter 1, Function. So my dear, now they're giving me this information. Obviously, I'm going to use this information to find the answer out. So how do I do it? Please understand, don't tell me you open bracket. This is not a times relation, my dear. This is a function, you know. So function inside always represent by the alphabet X. So I think this thing in full called Px. Px equation, isn't it, will be this one, which is what? 2x minus 1. So let me write for you 2x minus 1. But is it correct? I just copy down 2x minus 1? No, because do you realize that the x actually now is k minus 2? So which means I should take my eraser, erase off the x, where my x should also change based on the top, which is k minus 2. Okay, same apply for the right side. 1 over 2 is 1 over 2. How do I do Q2? I repeat again. Q2 in original name, we call it Qx. So Qx equation, isn't it this one? Which is what? 5 minus 2x. I write nicely for you guys. 5 minus 2x. Again, is it correct? I write 5 minus 2x? No. Why? Because now the x they actually written down is 2. So this x, you should rub it off and you should also write 2. And just like that, I sum until this moment. Do you realize the whole equation only left one unknown, which is k? Getting back the answer is not a dream. 2 times k, 2k. 2 times negative 2, negative 4. And then minus 1. The right side, I think I will just press calculator for all of them, which is 1 over 2. So minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. So minus 5, move it over, is plus 5. 1 over 2, if I plus 5, isn't it 11 over 2? So times 2, move it over, divide by 2. I guess getting your k answer equivalent to 11 over 4. Do I make any mistake? 2 times k. Do I make any mistake? 2k minus 4 minus 1. Equivalent to 1 over 2. 5 minus 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Correct? 1 over 2. 1 over 2 plus 5. Divided by 2. 11 over 4. Oh, sorry, my dear. Guys, this part they write 3. I copy down 2. That is my mistake lah. Okay, I change it. You know, right now, because it's not a live class. So that's the reason I scared I will make some mistake. So I prepare. Do I copy down anything wrong? Nothing. So times 2, move it over, divide by 2. 5 minus 4, 1. 1 over 3. Yeah, 1 over 3 minus 5. Yeah, times 2, move it over, divide by 2. Negative 7 over 3. Wait, I know already. I know which part I wrong already. Sorry, guys. So minus 1 minus 4. Minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5. Minus 5, move it over, is plus 5. 16 over 3. Times 2, move it over, divide by 2. 8 over 3. I'm actually someone who might make mistake also. So that's why, this is not a live class. So I scared that no one realized my mistake. So I put the answer at the side so that I won't make any mistake. So my dear, I get k equals to 8 over 3. Hopefully you guys got it as well. Let's go on with A2. A2, they'll find what? QPX. No space, right? I write here, yeah, A2. They want me to find QPX. So quite obvious, this is what two functions combined together. We call it composite function. Composite function, first step, we always separate it. After we separate it, we will sub px inside. So px, you look up, okay, it's 2x minus 1. So guys, we will sub 2x minus 1. After we sub 2x minus 1, will we open the bracket? No. If we don't open the bracket, then how do we do it? Inside here, always represent by the alphabet x. So this one in full, I think is qx. So qx equation is this one, 5 minus 2x. I move it up, 5 minus 2x. Correct or wrong? Wrong. Why? You should take an eraser, erase off the x. Because now the x, they exactly write 2x minus 1. So your x column, you should also write 2x minus 1. Let's expand it, 5. Negative 2 times 2, negative 4x. Negative 2 times negative 1, positive 2. Number and number, combine them together. Are you guys getting the answer? 7 minus 4x. Ta-da! Done. Hopefully you guys all understand. Let's go on with B. B, they say what? Hand sketch. This Sabah paper 2, this Sabah paper 2 is seriously quite good. Overall, the paper is very good. Their paper 1 is very easy, but their paper 2 is good. I think it's good, okay? Up to standard, I would say. So B, they say, hence, sketch the graph. Okay, my dear, they want me to draw a graph, or they want me to draw QP modulus X from negative 2 until 3. Guys, before I continue with the next requirement, okay, they just want me to sketch first, okay? So just now the QPX, we already found it just now here, which is 7 minus 4x modulus. Okay, this is what they want me to sketch now. I hope you guys have the basic that this graph, when you draw, definitely is a V-shaped graph. You know why? Because y equals to mx plus c. Do you realize this one, y equals to mx plus c, they are already a straight line? But because they put a modulus, right? So you see, straight line always like that. So let's say this is the axis. If you put a modulus, modulus means what? Everything positive. So the top is already positive. Of course, they are still on top lah. But the bottom is negative, right? So negative, if everything must be positive, isn't it the bottom need to reflect up? If the bottom reflect up, isn't it they should go out like that? So that's why every single time under this chapter 1 function, they want you to draw a graph which inside is a mx plus c, and they just add a modulus. Trust me, they will look like a V-shaped graph. So guys, now they want me to sketch. How do I sketch it out? Please should understand that every single time whenever you guys want to sketch a graph, you guys must exactly have a table. You guys must have quite a lot of points for you guys to sketch the graph out. So the table, usually I will have 5 column, 2 row. So my dear, the row is for you to put x and y. And this question, the y called fx. And my dear, what value you should find? Don't tell me, oh teacher, negative 2 to 3. So teacher, find negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. No need to find all one, my dear. Just need to find the starting and the ending. The starting is what? Negative 2. The ending is what? 3. Am I done? No. Other than the starting and the ending, please remember, every single time you draw graph, no matter is this chapter or other chapter, finding x-intercept and y-intercept is very important. So x-intercept, y equals 0. Y-intercept, x equals 0. All this, you guys must find it out. So guys, you find out the working, teacher won't give you marks one. So no need to write the working out. But I scared you guys don't know. I use gray color pen to write. Gray color means pencil, okay? So my dear, now the first one, I know x is negative 2. So if x is negative 2, I can sub negative 2 into my equation. If I sub inside 7 plus 8, I think I get 15. Okay, 15. Next one, I can sub 0. 7 minus 4 times 0, I think I will get 7. Okay, 7. Next one, F3. F3 is 7 minus 4 bracket 3. I think I get 5. Okay, 5. Okay, my dear, something like this. Other than that, fx equals 0. Like fx equals 0, I show the working here. If fx becomes 0, that means modulus 7 minus 4x modulus will equal 0. Modulus, bring it over is plus minus. But you know, 0 having plus minus, they are still 0. So negative 4x, move it over is positive 4x. Times 4, move it over, divide by 4. Isn't it this part? You guys should get 7 over 4. I hope you guys okay. I got show you the working one, okay, my dear. If I too fast, you just pause the video and copy down first, okay? So with all this, now I think it's time for me to draw it out. Okay? This is the x, this is the y, which we call it fx. This one is the origin. The x is from negative 2 to 3. So even though sketching graph are not using graph paper, please don't draw until very ugly, okay? Please draw a reasonable size, okay? The gap also must be balanced. So negative 2, draw until 3. And the height exactly until 15. So 15, let's say here 5, 10, 15. Okay, agak-agak like this, okay? So now, first one. First coordinate is negative 2, 15. So negative 2, that time, the height will be 15. Okay, I think this is the first point. Next one, when my x is 0, my y is 7. X is 0, 5 is here. I think up here a bit will be 7. So 0, 7. Next one, the x is 3, the y is 5. The x is 3, the y is 5. 5 will be exactly here. So 3, 5, done. And how about this one? This one will be 7 over 4, 0. 7 over 4 is actually how much? Like you guys can press calculator. 7 over 4 is actually 1.75. 1.75 is in between 1 and 2, slightly towards the 2. So isn't it, this is 1.75, okay. You want to write decimal also can, fraction also can. It doesn't make any difference one, okay. So the x is 1.75, the y is 0. Okay, I think it's there. So do you guys realize from the table we get 4 points and now we exactly got 4 coordinates. So now please Take a ruler, connect them together. If your graph is not, your skill don't have much problem, your straight line should look exactly quite nice one. Exactly, it's a V shape now. So my dear, this is the V shape exactly. I can draw it out. Okay. Okay, like that. So guys, do you guys realize that I already got the V-shaped graph? Yep, I already done sketching it. So is it done? No, because after that, this question still got the second requirement. They say, okay, they say, given that the range of the fx, okay, my dear, range is what? Okay, I hope you guys know that. X-axis is the object. Y-axis is the image, correct? Object, we also can call it domain. So that's why these questions are, do you realize the domain they say is -2 until 3? So that's why when you draw, do you draw from -2 until 3? Yes. So domain is talking about how fat you are. So now the questions, they say range. Wait, I write here first. They say now the range is M to N. Okay? So my dear, domain is talking about object. Range is always same as the image side. So domain is talking about how fat you are. Range is talking about how tall you are. So the moment they say range, I know I should focus on the height part. So if I focus on the height part, I realize this V-shaped graph, the highest part I touch is 15. The lowest part I touch is 0. Isn't it that means how tall you are for this particular graph? Isn't it is from 0 until 15? And that is for fx also. So isn't it your fx is from 0 until 15? And guys, you see, so they tell you the fx is from M to N. But when you look at the graph yourself, you know the fx is actually from 0 to 15. So now, they're going to find the M and N answer? So easy. Under compare, I realize, oh, the M should be 0. Under compare, I realize, oh, my N should be 15. Ta-da-da, done. Isn't it just like that? I get M equals 0, N equals to 15. Understand, huh? I hope you can. I hope you are fine. Okay, can. Let's go on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Next one, 7. 7, guys, A, they say, okay, I only look at the English part. So A, given that y equals to mx plus 5 over 8 is the tangent to the curve, this one, at the point, okay, my dear, I scared you still understand. I draw for you. Where should I draw? Okay, I draw here. Okay, my dear. So they try to tell me this is the curve. The curve equation called y equals to 4 plus 3x over 6 plus 6x, okay? They say there's a point called P. So point P called 1K. So I think it's agak-agak like this. At the same time, they try to give you this. This one they say what? It's a tangent. You guys know or not? Tangent is a straight line. Touch the curve at one point. So since they say point P, I think the tangent will look like this. So this tangent they say is y equals to mx plus 5 over 8. I hope all of you guys okay because this is everything they provide so far, okay? They say such that m and k are constant. So guys, from the A, first part, they want to find the value for m. So guys, how do I find m? Do you guys realize that the m is talking about this straight line? Because the m comes from this straight line equation. And do you realize this straight line equation exactly called y equals to mx plus c? So I think the m you guys can see is exactly the gradient. And this straight line is the tangent. So this m isn't it stand for gradient of tangent. I hope all of you guys know that you should already memorize it. Gradient for tangent, we always call it, very good, dy dx. Gradient of tangent, you should already memorize it. Dy dx, guys, got 3 names. Either we can call it gradient of tangent, gradient function, or gradient of curve. So the moment I know this m stands for gradient of tangent, I know I should find the dy dx out. How do I find the dy dx? So we should always differentiate the curve equation. So guys, this is my curve equation. I hope you guys don't simply differentiate this. And please don't tell me, teacher, bring the x up. How to bring the x up? Cannot cut also, my dear. So please look carefully, my dear. This question, do you realize that they want me to differentiate this curve equation? This curve equation, I realize I got 2x. And 1x on top, 1x at the bottom. So that means these 2x, what is their relation now? Divide. Divide cannot using normal method to differentiate. What method you need to use? U over V. You see, exams seldom come out. Doesn't mean they won't come out. So please don't tell me, then teacher, how you know about that, my dear? So you got to practice a lot. And now in exam, they won't remind you to use UV. So you need to realize yourself which kind of questions you guys need to use UV. So now they got 2x and their divide relation really cannot using normal method. Must use UV. So guys, UV I show you guys first dy dx. So the first thing is I need a v. Which one is v? UV. V is the bottom one. So guys, just copy the v down. 6 plus 6x. Next, I need what? I need du dx. What is du dx? Dy dx is differentiate y. Du dx is differentiate u. So now my u is 4 plus 3x. So if I differentiate 4 plus 3x, I think I only get a 3. So du dx is 3 minus u. U is the purple color one, which is 4 plus 3x. And next one is the dv dx. dv dx is what? Differentiate of v. So guys, your v is the bottom one, blue color one, 6 plus 6x. So if you guys differentiate it, isn't it? Will be 6. Continue over v squared. V is the blue color one. So v is 6 plus 6x, but look carefully, they want 6 square. So add a bracket, add a square. Okay, my dear, nothing fancy, I just follow the formula. So the formula must memorize it, SPM not provided. So follow the formula, just sub accordingly. Those you need to differentiate. Those they say original, sub-original. Please don't tell me you cut, my dear. There's plus minus, you cannot cut at all. So this one, I think I will expand it. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 6 is 18. Same for this part. 6 times 4 is 24. Outside is a negative. 6 times 3x is 18. But outside is a negative. Please put a negative. Maybe you will ask me, then teacher, bottom need to expand. No need. Bottom, you can continue, keep writing like this. 18x minus 18x, no more. 18 minus 24, do you guys left negative 6 on top? Yeah, I got my dy dx. I repeat again, why you guys getting a dy dx? Because your dy dx always represent gradient for tangent. But is that the final answer? No, because gradient now is talking about how steep your straight line is. Your answer should be a number. How do you guys make it a number, my dear? How do you guys make it a number? Do you guys realize your tangent exactly passes through this point called point P? So point P coordinate is actually 1k. So since they are 1k, isn't it that means the x, you guys can sub 1. Even though you don't know the y, but you do know the x is 1. So my dear, finding the gradient out, you guys just need the x. So I sub the x inside. I just press calculator based on this. So do you guys get the gradient of negative 1 over 24? So now I know, the tangent on the curve at the point P is actually gradient negative 1 over 24. And the gradient tangent, I get negative 1 over 24. But for these questions, the gradient tangent, they exactly call it m. So isn't it, you guys got it? M is actually negative 1 over 24. I update here, negative 1 over 24. Okay, this part done. Let's go on the second part. Second part, I do here lah. Okay. Second part, they say what? They read for you first. Hence, find the equation of the normal at point A. Okay, I hope you guys remember what is normal. Okay, let's show you. So guys, this straight line, we call it tangent. Hopefully you guys remember normal will be what? Perpendicular to tangent. We call it normal. Can you guys see? This straight line is normal. And now they want you to find what? They want you to find equation for normal. They say at point P, so you know it's still on the same spot lah. That's why you see I draw on there. I put color for you. So do you guys realize that now they want to find equation for normal? And normal is this purple color line. So how do I find equation for normal? Quite easy. Whenever you guys want to find straight line equation always called y equals to mx plus c. Just need to make sure you guys have two information. One of it is gradient, another one is a coordinate. So guys, gradient, don't tell me, teacher, just now you already get negative 1 over 24. Yes, negative 1 over 24 is for tangent. Now I want to find normal. So tangent normal is what? 90 degree. 90 degree, please remember that the formula, the gradient information about 90 degree is m1, m2 equals negative 1. So I think you guys all know the shortcut method. So if my gradient tangent is negative 1 over 24, then my gradient normal will be terbalik version of it. Negative become positive. 1 over 24 terbalik, 24 over 1. Yep, I got it. My gradient normal is 24. And next, I must have a coordinate. The coordinate, please use any coordinate as long as you pass through. So I look at the red color line. My red color line got passed through point P. Point P is only 1K. So my dear, I can use 1K. But who want K? Of course, I want number lah. So I already know the X is 1. How do I find the Y leh? I don't think it's hard. Because this point P exactly on the curve. You guys can sub to the curve equation. Or this point P also on the tangent. You can also sub to the tangent equation. See which one you like lah. So my dear, let's say I like the curve equation. I sub the 1 into my curve equation. to find out my y value. So 4 plus 3 is 7. The bottom will be 12. Okay, my k, isn't it, will be 7 over 12. Yeah, I got it, my dear. So guys, I already have the gradient. I have the x, I have the y. I think now find the c out is not a problem. So the y is 7 over 12. The m is 24. The 1 is exact. The x is 1. The c is c. So C answer 7 over 12 minus 24. I guess getting negative 281 over 12. Wow, quite ugly though. Right, nicely, yeah? Y equals to mx plus c. Done. So guys, this is my equation of normal. I hope you guys all okay. Because if you're okay, let's go on with B. B, I write here. They say, there is a small change. My dear, small change. Small change is under this chapter also. Oh, by the way, forget to say what chapter is this. So this question quite obvious. This whole question quite obvious is under Form 5, Chapter 2, differentiation. Everything we use is differentiation lah, okay? Almost forget. Right there. So B, they say, there's a small change in the radius of a spherical balloon. I'm very scared you guys don't understand it. I draw for you guys so that you guys can imagine it. So now they say spherical balloon. Sphere is actually 3D. Spherical balloon actually look like this, a bola 3D shape. Nah, I think this is how a spherical balloon look like. So they say there's a small change in the radius of the spherical balloon. Okay, so you see, small change called delta. Small change in the radius called delta R. Now they say the delta R will increase by 3%. Okay, my dear, I write out everything they say first. I read only, my dear, I read and then I write out, okay? Then they say, from its previous radius 10 cm. So they say the original radius is actually 10 cm. Can Next, by using the method of differentiation, that's why this question under differentiation, right? Fine. Find the corresponding. Corresponding, that means following that one, okay? So find the corresponding percentage change. So guys, they want to find percentage change for its surface area. Surface area, no need to write SA. Normally, we just write A, okay, my dear? So they want to find percentage change for A in terms of P. Okay, I already read out everything. I already write out everything here. I hope all of you guys understand so far. I repeat again. They try to tell me the radius originally is 10. So now the radius will increase by 3%. Then they want to know the percentage changes for your area. So how do we do this? Okay, my dear. By the way, I want to say small change actually quite easy one. There's only one formula you straight away using that. But before I do this one, I want you guys to remember one basic that is very, very important that so many students don't know about it. So this basic you learn under primary school, which is about percentage. Let me ask you one example. Let's say one day I say your result MX is 40 marks and then you improve, become 42 marks, my dear. So you improve 2 marks, right? But people don't want to ask you how many marks you improve. People ask you how many percent you improve. How do you guys find percentage? Guys, percentage, it will be, a lot of people now, I think a lot of you guys will tell me 42 over 40 times 100. Don't scare me. Where got 42 over? Don't want using what new 1 over 01 times 100. It's not like that. You thought you want to find index number, my dear. No, you want to find how many percent you improve, right? So first, you should put the improvement on top. How do you guys find the improvement? The new one, tolak the old one. That is the improvement. Then the bottom, always put the original one, 40, and then times 100%. So the improvement is 2 marks. 2 marks out of the original marks, if I times 100, you will realize it's actually 5%. This is how you find percentage, my dear. So with this example, I hope you guys know that every time they want to find percentage, you should put, okay, let's say you want to find percentage, right? You should always put the changes on top. You must always put the ori at the bottom and then times 100%. Hopefully, I give you this example. You guys will get the idea of it. Because with this, let's come to this question. So this question, how do I find it? Now, they want me to find percentage for A. So guys, the moment they want to find the percentage for A. Okay, look at percentage for A. So based on what I write in the green color here, first, the top, you should put what? Changes in A. Changes in A, we can call it delta A. Because delta means small change. Changes in A means delta A. Then the bottom, put the original A. And then times 100%. So isn't it the moment they say they want to find percentage, I already know I should use this particular formula. I hope all of you guys understand. So how do I do this? So my dear, for me to find the changes for A, first I need to have delta A. Where do I get delta A? This question never give me. Never mind, I'm going to find myself. So how do I find myself? Small change only got this formula where delta y equals to dy dx times delta x. But please understand that the formula you memorize is like that. But doesn't mean you were always using this formula, because now this question is talking about radius and a, where got y and x, correct? So to fit the questions, I'm going to change all the y and x to a and r. So my dear, they want to find a, so the y I call it a. The y I call it a, this y I also call it a. Then the x I will call it r. This x I call it r. Isn't it like that? Only fit these questions. So what is my delta a now? I don't know. So next I need dA dr. How do I get dA dr? Then my dear, area I think is the one with a formula. So I should differentiate area formula. What is my area formula for sphere? I think you guys already memorized it. I hope you guys memorize it also. Surface area formula for sphere is actually 4 pi r. Remember, you want to find dA dr. So now outside got a, inside got r. This is a best moment for you to differentiate. Don't tell me you start first. You should differentiate first, okay? Because without the r, you guys couldn't differentiate it. So 2 times 4 is 8. Power minus 1 is 1. Okay, this is my dA dr. Will I stop here? No, because I want the answer like a number. So if I want a number, I don't think I want the unknown r. So what is the r value? 10. So my dear, isn't it you guys can sub 10 inside the r? So 8 times 10, isn't it 80 pi? Okay, I got it already. My dA dr is 80 pi. So 80 pi times what? Delta r. So guys, what is my delta r? You know, student, what they write? They will tell me 0.03. My dear, you know, I totally understand why you will put 0.03. Because the question say the r, right? The delta r, they say increase by 3%, correct? So they say increase by 3%, then percentage change to normal number. That's why you guys will tell me 0.03, where I totally understand it. But you don't tell me just put 0.03. You know why? Because if people say you improve 3% of your previous result, do it means that your result plus 3? No. 3% is percent. Percentage must always based on a basic. Okay, my dear? Like, for example, I say your age is 50% of my age. So do it means you're 50 years old? No. It means your age, you should take 50% times my age. Only you guys will get your age, my dear. That is the meaning of percentage. So I scared you guys don't know. I can show you guys quite easy one. So these questions are the R. They say the R originally is 10. So now they say they will improve by 3%. You take your calculator. You take 10 times 3%. So 10 times 3%, you guys realize, oh, that means it's 0.3. So you will increase by 0.3. That means your new radius, isn't it, will be 10.3. So this is the meaning of it, okay? So please don't tell me 0.03. That is actually percentage, okay? So percentage always need to times a number. The number is very depends on whatever they provide you now. So now they say the radius increased by 3%. So I take 3% times the original radius. I realize they were plus 0.3. So now I know the small change of R is 0.3. Can you see that? So 0.3, oh, 0.3. Wait, why this question got P? Any mistake I made? 0.3. Wait, the P. Oh my God. Guys, do you realize one thing? Oh my God, my dear, oh my God. Guys, you know what happened? So sorry, I feel so shocked, my dear. Guys, the Malay, they write P percentage. The English, they put 3%. Aduh. What happened, my dear? Guys, this 3% is P, okay, my dear? My dear, so sorry, this one is P. No wonder I halfway thinking, then how my answer got P, or where the P come from? Oh, my dear, they type wrongly, man. So, my dear, that one is P%. So, guys, now you know, if they increase by P%, so it's not 10.3 anymore. So, they increase by P%. So, percentage change to normal number, you guys should know, is actually P over 100. Because percentage is always over 100, right? But you will be P over 100 of how much? You will be P over 100 of your R. And your R is what? Your original R is actually 10. So same like just now the 3%. So you are 3% based on the original radius. So now you are P% based on the original radius. Cannot, my dear? So P% based on the original radius is actually P over 100 times 10. It's actually 0.1P. So 10 plus 0.1P, that means the new R will be 10 plus 0.1P. Okay, hopefully you guys understand it. It's P. Oh my God, my dear. So this one, I try to write nicely. So 80 pi times this 0 and this 0 cut. Isn't it? Guess we're left 0.1p. So 80 times 0.1p. Isn't it? Guess we'll get 8 pi p or 8p pi also can. This is my delta A. Finally, I find my delta A in terms of P. So now, remember, this question never want to find small change for A. They want to find A in percentage. So what should I do? Sub inside. So guys, my delta A is here. So these questions, they already say delta A is 8 pi P. So isn't it delta A, I can sub 8 pi P also can. I write back the same thing. 8 pi P over the O surface area. So what is the O surface area, my dear? You all know that surface area formula is what? 4 pi r square. Of course, you guys can write back 4 pi r square, but they want the O surface area. So of course, the R, you guys can sub the OR. So what is the original radius? Isn't it here? The question tells you the original radius is actually 10. So you're allowed to sub 10 inside. So guys, pi and pi cut. 10 you squared it times 4. 10 you squared it times 4. 8 divided by 8. Do you guys get the answer? P over 50 times 100%. So 100 divided by 50 at the end. Do you guys get 2p in percentage? Done. I feel very funny that the 3% is p%. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys don't have any problem. Got any problem, you comment below. I will try my best to answer. Okay? Hopefully I explain like this. I'm not too sure what is your basic, but yeah, I hope I help. Okay? Let's go on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not doing question 8 because question 8 is linear law. I'm not doing drawing graph. I hope you guys can do yourself. Let's go to question 9. So question 9, they say what? Diagram. Diagram 9a shows the curve y equals to x squared minus 6x plus 16. Yep, I can see that. And another curve called y equals to 6x minus x squared. I can see that. These two curves, they say intersect at point A and point B. So both of them touch each other. What do we call that? Intersection point. Isn't it same like the previous one just now, correct? So guys, A1. A1, they want to find coordinate A and coordinate B. So coordinate answer will be xy. So just now they purposely mentioned the A and B is what? A and B touch the two curves. Isn't it? We just now already say they call it intersection point. So intersection point, super easy one. Just need to do simultaneous equation. So the A and B touch the curve. So touch curve number 1, I can call it equation 1. Touch another equation, I can call it equation 2. So what I need to do is sub 1 into 2. So since both of them is y, I can straight away say this y were equivalent to this y. So what do they look like? I think they look like a general form. Everything move it to one side. So everything move it to one side. Can divide by 2, I will divide by 2. So every single thing, I just divide by 2. I press calculator mod, 1 right side 2. So from my calculator, the first x answer, I get 4. The second x answer, I get 2. You get 2 answer is very normal because you exactly got 2 intersection points. And please don't stop here. Remember to find back the y answer. So let's say I like equation 2. So y equals to 6, 4 minus 4 square. Same for another one. Y equals to 6, 2 minus 2 square. So 6, 4 minus 4 square. You guys get 8. So when my x is 4, my y is 8. I think I get the first coordinate. Another one. 6, 2 minus 4. I get 8 also. Isn't it? Second coordinate will be 2, 8. So guys, I get 2 answers. Please don't simply put 1A, 1B. No, my dear. Look carefully. The A is in front of the B based on the x-axis view. So isn't it the point A should be 2, 8. The point B should be 4, 8. Every single time after get the answer, you can update your diagram. So guys, this part will be A will be 2, 8. This part 4, 8, which makes sense because 2 should in front of 4. Correct? That. If you guys understand this, let's go on the second part. Second part right here. Then they say, find the area. Oh, so this question under Form 5 Chapter 3. Remember, not only Form 5 Chapter 3, they will find area using integration. Which area under curve always using integration. So this one is Form 5 Chapter 3. So guys, the A2, they say, find the area bounded. Okay, bounded means surrounded. So they always don't tell me if they did, okay, either it's shape for you. If they don't shape for you, they will tell you the area bounded by who. So you take the highlighter, highlight whatever they say and see which part they're talking now. So they say the area bounded by the curve. So this is the curve they mentioned. I highlight the curve. Then the second curve they mentioned is this one. Isn't it this one? So I realized after I highlight these two person, oh, the part that's surrounded by these two person, isn't it, is this, wrong pen. Isn't it, is this middle part here. So, oh, they want to find area for the shaded region. The one I shade myself lah. So guys, how do I find area for this shaded region? Please don't tell me what segment, my dear. This one is not sector. Please don't tell me what segment, okay? Or like find half and then times 2. They never say they balance also. So how do I do this one? I hope you guys all quite good on integration. Whenever you want to find area or volume under integration, please remember, coordinate is very important. So now, just now I guess already find coordinate out, right? So I will always ask my student to put dot dot line. So 2, 8, if you put dot dot line down, it will be 2. Horizontally, it will be 8. This one going down, it will be 4. Going horizontally, it will be 8. So why drawing dot dot line very important? Because at least you won't look at like every other place. You will just focus on, if I'm you lah, I will focus on only this part. Because only this part got shaded region, correct? And remember, every time under integration, you want to find area, you will ask yourself whether the shaded region stick on x-axis or stick on y-axis. So I look at the shaded region. They are not touching x-axis nor the y-axis. They are flying. I always tell my students, when they are flying, you will use a method called big minus small. So my dear, what is big minus small? So I realize I can find this whole part. After that, I can minus this bottom part. I draw for you. I find the curve, the top curve part. See, I find the area under the set face curve. I minus the area under the happy face curve. So the set face curve minus the happy face curve. Do you realize I get the shaded region for the top part? That is exactly the area of shaded region that I want to find out. Can you see that? Then why these two can find it? Because this big one, you should put color. This blue color one, isn't it exactly stick on axis? So stick on axis, you can use dx. In front put xx, inside put y. And this another one, let's say green color one. Do you realize this green color one, again, is also stick on the axis? You can only using integration to find those who fully stick on the axis or the y-axis. But now never touch y-axis, so I'm using dx. So stick on axis using dx. In front put xx, inside put y again. And all I need to do now is sub. So the blue color one from 2 stick until 4. So bigger number put on top, smaller number put at the bottom. And this blue color one is under the curve. So this blue color curve is the equation 2. Don't sub wrong one. So 6x minus x squared dx. Same for the green color one. The green color one is from 2 to 4. 4 put on top, 2 put at the bottom. And this green color one is under happy face. Happy face, isn't it under equation 1? Equation 1, isn't it x squared minus 6x plus 16? Sub law, x squared minus 6x plus 16. Isn't it dx? Okay, this is what I have so far. So guys, now let's start to integrate it. And I always tell my students, if you're very scared that whatever I do, like if you don't trust me, okay, you guys can double check. Let me double check for you. Dx represent x-axis. X equals to 4 is here. X equals to 2 is here. And this one I sub is this curve. So do they surrounded the one that I plan to find? Yes, then you know I sub the value in correctly. This one dx is the x-axis. X equals to 4 is here. X equals to 2 is here. And this middle part is the happy face graph. Do they surrounded the green color one? Yes, then you know as long as I find it like that, I will get the answer. Let's start to integrate. Power plus 1 divide. 1 plus 1, 2, divided by 2. 2 plus 1, 3, divided by 3. Sub 4 and 2 inside. Same for another one. 2 plus 1, 3, divided by 3. 1 plus 1, 2, divided by 2. 16 don't have x, so it's x power 1 over 1. And remember to sub 4 and 2 inside. Okay, those I can simplify. I simplified first. I think it's easier for us to sub. So guys, sub 4 inside minus sub 2 inside. Sub 4 inside minus sub 2 inside. I press calculator law. So 3, 4 square minus 4 cube over 3. I get 80 over 3 when I sub 4. 3, 2 square minus 2 cube over 3. I get 28 over 3. Then the back one, 4 cube over 3 minus 3, 4 square plus 16 bracket 4. 112 over 3. 2 leh. 2 cube over 3 minus 3, 2 square plus 16 bracket 2. 68 over 3. Guys, you must practice a lot so that your calculator skill will be like super duper fast, okay? This is a very important thing. I'm not too sure whether I'm too fast for you or too slow for you, but you should feel that I'm slow. Because if I'm too fast for you, then that means you couldn't even finish the paper during the exam. Because I look at the time now, I look at the speed I'm doing now, I'm actually slower than what I should be. Right? Yeah. So you need to be faster than me. I'm serious, okay? Please work hard. Last few days still can make a different one, okay? So hopefully you guys will get the answer 8/3 unit square. Can all? So guys, I move on lah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This question still got B. B, they say diagram 9B, this one shows the curve y equals to square root x plus 6. Yep, I can see that. And the straight line x equals to k. This one is x equals to k. And the straight line AC. AC, I also can see it. Okay, my dear. So before I start, I want to tell you guys, this straight line called x equals k. That means as long as you're on this line, your x is all k. So I'm quite sure that this spot here will be k. This spot here, they already say 3. And they even put 90 degrees for you. So this two line is definitely two vertical line, okay? So next they say, when the shaded region, can you see the shaded region? Now they say the shaded region, okay? Revolve. Revolve means rotate. Revolve 360 degrees about the axis. So guys, this shaded region will turn x-axis one round. So whenever they will tell you they turn, right? So you just imagine that shaded region, when you turn one round, the moment they turn, they become solid. So if they turn, they become solid, then they will become what? 3D. And the moment they become 3D, then I think they will be then I think they will become a 3D. 3D, then always they will talk about volume. I scared you guys don't know, my dear. I don't know whether I can successfully draw a very make sense graph out, but I try. So my dear, now the shaded region look like this. So this shaded region, I know when they turn one round, how will they become later? Okay, I think I don't know whether you guys understand, my dear. So this shaded region, my dear, when this shaded region, if they turn one round, right, I think it will look like like this. Can you see my water bottle cap, my dear? Something like that. Can you see my water bottle cap inside got a hole, but the hole they have is sengit lah. So they become like that. So they become a solid shape that slightly look like this. This is the best example I can give you so far. And some more inside got hole, okay? I hope you guys understand it, okay? I really try my best, okay? My dear, so this is the shape that I think they will come out, okay? So next they say the volume. Wait, seriously, is volume? But this question, they never ask you the volume. They give me the volume. So they straight away tell me the volume for that, just now that pink color shape, right? Pink color solid shape, right? Will be 42.5 pi. Now they want you to reverse and find the K out. How do I find the K line, my dear? So, okay, I hope you guys basic is good. So whenever, no matter they ask area or they give area, no, they ask volume or they give volume, of course, no matter what, you will do volume because they already mentioned volume, correct? Then how do we find volume? Okay, just now, how do we find area? We will see where they stick, correct? For volume, we also see where they stick. But before we see where they stick, we couldn't decide based on that because for volume, you have no choice one. The moment they say they turn around the axis, you must use dx. You cannot use dy at all, even though they never stick on the axis. You still need to use dx. So the moment they say they rotate axis, I must use dx. But the problem is, I look at the shaded region. Do my shaded regions stick on the axis? No. So isn't it same like the previous question? I already told you. If you stick, you will straight away find. But if you're flying, you will use what? Big minus small. So for me to find the shaded region part, I should find the volume for the whole thing minus the volume for the bottom part, then should equals to 22.5 pi. I scared you guys don't know, I put color for you. So this one, isn't it the blue color one? You can see if I find the blue color volume, that means I find the whole volume. And then I minus off the one in yellow color. Isn't it I exactly can get the shaded region part? That is always how you guys do it. So my dear, how do I do it? So this one, I turn one round of dx, so-called x. X inside put y. But please remember, you are finding volume. In front must have a pi, on top must have a square. So this is the volume formula. And most important, this blue color one stick on the axis. That's why I can use dx. Then guys, this back one, a lot of people wrong because they will tell you me using 1/2 base times height. Please, 1/2 base times height is to find area. Now they say this right angle triangle, you will turn one round. So when you turn one round, my dear, you are not area anymore, you want to find volume. So actually, right angle triangle, turn one round. Please understand, guys, I draw for you. Right angle triangle, if they turn one round, please remember, they will definitely become a cone. they are definitely a cone. So I scared you guys don't know, so I already draw for you guys here. Can you guys see? The yellow colored right angle triangle, if you turn one round and become solid, isn't it exactly look like a cone shape? So you guys can straight away using cone volume formula. Cone volume formula is 1 over 3 pi r square h. Okay, equivalent to 42.5. Now, let's start to sub. Pi is pi. Now, my x from 3 stick until k. So, k on top, 3 at the bottom. In between must sub y. So, this one isn't it under the curve. So, this is my curve equation. But guys, look carefully, I need y square. So, if I need a y square, right? So, this y, I will add a square. So, square and square root, we can cut, set off. Isn't it the y square? We will get x plus 6. Okay, got it. Minus 1 over 3 pi r square h. Which one is the r? My dear, a lot of students now, they simply look at the right angle triangle, simply tell me, oh teacher, the r is the horizontal part. My dear, it very depends on the question. I cannot straight away tell you it's not the horizontal or is the vertical. It very depends on how the cone come out at the end. So my dear, when the cone form out at the end, isn't it the cone look like this? So you better draw it out. If you got draw it out, you guys can refer to what you draw. And based on what I draw, do you guys realize the radius is this part, which is the vertical part? So the vertical part is what? Do you guys realize the vertical part, this part is 3. So I need to know the height for this part. But they never give. But they never give. Can I find myself? Yes, because this point, I already know the point C, the x is 3. And this point is on the curve. So on the curve, isn't it, I can sub 3 inside the curve equation. Press calculator, I realize the y is also 3. Oh, so the height is cosine to 3. Cosine to 3, that means the radius is 3. Can you see that? Again, don't ask me, teacher, isn't it that is height? I repeat, you will look at how the cone look like. Based on the cone, the vertical part is the arm. Then the height will be what? Based on the cone I draw on the left-hand side, the height, isn't it, will be the vertical part. So the height, do you realize, is from 3 until k. So 3 until k, what is the basal in between? Isn't it k tolak 3? That is how you guys know the differences in between. Isn't it equivalent to 42.5 pi? I really hope you guys understand. Let me double check again for you guys, just in case you guys suspect me. So dx is the x-axis. X equals to k is here. X equals to 3 is here. This x plus 6 is this curve. So they thus surrounded my blue color one. Then you know I do it correctly. And the yellow color cone I got draw for you. I hope you guys think that I'm actually quite make sense as well. So my dear, all of them got pi, everything there by pi, okay? Make my life easier. So let's start to integrate. Power plus 1 and divide. Power plus 1 and divide. Sub k and sub 3 inside. So this one cut. I will left 3 bracket k minus 3 will equivalent to 42.5. So now I will sub the k inside. So if I sub the k inside, it will be k squared over 2 plus 6k. Then if I sub the 3 inside, I press calculator, 3 squared over 2 plus 6 bracket 3. So guys, this part I get 45 over 2 minus 3k plus 9 because I just normal expand it, equivalent to 42.5. Can I see that? All right, even nicely, k squared over 2. 6k, if I minus 3k, I get 3k. The rest of them is number, my dear. Negative 45 over 2 plus 9. Plus 42.5, move it over, is minus 42.5. I got negative 56. Once everything, I move it to the left-hand side. And I don't really like fraction. So whenever I can make the denominator disappear, I will. So everything I will times 2 to make the fraction disappear. So I think they look like what? A general form. So press calculator, more, 1 right side 2. From the calculator, the first k answer, I get 8. The second k answer, I get negative 14. Yeah, guys, I get 2 answer. But please don't tell me both is your answer. Do you guys realize that your answer based on your graph, your k is on the right-hand side of 3. On the right-hand side of 3, that means your k must bigger than 3. That's why my final k answer should be 8. That. Okay, hopefully all of you guys okay. Because if you are fine, I'm going to go on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That question 10. This question 10, this year, 2021, a 2021 state paper, there's a lot of state, not a lot. Is it a lot? I remember got one set. Is it, I think Negeri Sembilan exactly came out this before. Is it Negeri Sembilan? I'm not too sure. I taught my student before, okay? So you guys must know how to do this one, okay? I expect all of you guys already did that, okay? I try my best, okay? especially for those who are not my original student, okay? I hope you will understand whatever I try to explain, okay? Okay, can lah. Question 10, okay? Diagram 4. This diagram 4 shows the position vector of two boats. So guys, I got boat A and boat B relative to a fixed point O. So this boat A, boat B is based on the point O. Quite normal. Negative 2i plus 8j. Okay, guys, I saw the 8j. You guys know lah. This one should be Form 4, Chapter 8, isn't it? Vector. So guys, they say the A is negative 2i plus 8j. And then they say the B is negative qi minus 2j. I need you guys to have this basic. Please understand, my dear. Vector is like that one. Vector, either you guys write in ij form or you guys can write in matrix form. Okay? So, if they purposely tell you, every single time, if they tell you coordinate A is 2, 4, correct? You actually can write a vector out already. What vector you can write out there, my dear? So, if the coordinate, that means you see like that. Okay, I need your basic to be good lah. So, if the A is 2, 4, I think, let's say here is the point A, 2, 4. Correct? So if they tell you the coordinate A is 2, 4, you can straight write the vector from O to A. Because O is origin, right? Origin is always 0, 0. So 0, 0 go towards 2, 4, correct? You will definitely be 2i plus 4j. Or you can write matrix form 2, 4 also can. So my dear, how we know this? Because when your coordinate is 2, 4, that means this side is 2, this side is 4. It means you need to walk right side 2 steps, walk up 4 steps, then you will reach this place. That's why they will call it 2i plus 4j. If you understand this, when I look at these questions, actually I straight away know this point A coordinate is negative 2, 8. Although it's not important now, but I just try to tell you what I know lah, okay, my dear? So the coordinate O is origin 0, 0. So I know the A based on O is negative 2i plus 8j. That means walk 2 steps to the left, walk up 8 steps. So I know the coordinate will be negative 2, 8. Then how about boat B? Boat B is negative qi minus 2j. Then I think this coordinate will be negative q, negative 2. Okay, I maybe you will tell me, but teacher, this one on right side, why negative q? Maybe the q is a negative number there. Then there's at last they will come out a positive one. Okay, so no need to scared. Okay, but this is what facts they already provide lah. So next they say boat A, my dear. Boat A is the left side top one. So this boat A will move with a velocity of this. Okay, velocity means speed. Okay, so guys, this boat A, okay, right for you. What I can write? Okay, I write like this for you. I think you guys will understand it better. Okay, so from origin go to this boat A, right? I know it's negative 2i plus 8j. Make sense, my dear? From origin go to A, the position is negative 2i plus 8j. That's what they say, right? Next, they tell me this boat A, right? The speed of this boat A, see speed, I put V, velocity. Speed for this boat A is what? Speed for this boat A is 4i plus pj. Don't tell me, teacher, 4i plus pj, or teacher, walk right side 4 steps, walk up 4 steps. Yeah, correct. But remember, this 4i plus pj is the speed. And their speed is what? Per minute. So this one is for every minute. So every 1 minute, you will walk 4i plus pj. You understand now, my dear? So you see, now your boat A is here. So let's say 4i plus pj look like this. So for 1 minute, you will walk until this spot. So if you walk like 2 minutes, then you will continue until this spot. 3 minutes, continue until this spot. 4 minutes, continue until this spot. 5 minutes, continue until this spot. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go on and go on. So remember, the speed is by every single minute. Okay, I think I explained like this. You guys will understand. Okay, I think can. Okay, next one, boat B. So the boat B there, my dear, I write all the information for you. So the boat B, we already know OB vector is negative 2i minus 2j. Correct? At the same time, they tell me this boat B move with a velocity. Okay, velocity again. So velocity, I write VB. So velocity for boat B is 3i minus 1j per minute. Look carefully, it's per minute. So 3i is walking right side 3 steps. 1j is walking down 1 step. So 3i plus 1j, I think, let's say boat B is here. 3i plus 1j is like this. So this one is 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So they will go on and go on and go on. Stuff like this lah. Okay, my dear. This one I just simply draw for you, okay? Agak is whatever they say so far, okay? So with all this, next, let's start from A. A, they say, A, I do here lah. A, they say, given boat A move with a speed of 5 minutes per second. Now they suddenly say the speed again. So the speed for who? Boat A. Isn't it the speed for boat A is VA? So now they say the VA is actually 5 meter per second. Correct? Then they want me to find the value for P. Wow, then they want me to find P. This one got very hard or not? No. You know why, my dear? Because supposingly these questions are on the starting, they already give me the velocity for boat A. Now they even mention velocity for boat A. Both of them also velocity for boat A. Isn't it they should be the same? Isn't it 4i plus pj should equals to 5? But you know 4i plus pj cannot equals to 5, right? 4i plus pj is talking about walking right side how many steps, walking up how many steps, and stuff like that, right? But they say equivalent to 5. So it means the 5 should be the magnitude. You guys remember? Magnitude is the jarak. That means after you walk right side 4 steps, you walk up don't know how many steps, then the starting and the ending, their jarak will be 5 meters. This is what they try to tell you, okay, my dear? So please understand that. That means magnitude. Magnitude, the symbol is modulus. You guys know this basic, right? I don't know what is your basic, but never mind. Right for you, magnitude formula is always modulus. So magnitude means the distance, the jarak. So these questions, they say the speed is 5 meters per second. That means the jarak for every minute is 5 meters. So that means the 4i plus pj jarak should also be 5 meters. So my dear, like that, then I can straight away using my magnitude formula. Magnitude formula is square root x squared plus y squared will equivalent to 5. So the one in front of I is my x, which is 4. The one in front of my j will be my y, which is p. So square root, move it over square. 5 square, isn't it 25? 4 square is 16. Isn't it 25? Minus 16. Do you guys get 9? Square, move it over square root. Are you guys getting plus minus 3? So guys, I got 2 answers, but look carefully. They say P smaller than 0. P smaller than 0, isn't it my P should be a negative number? Oh, so my P should be negative 3. So guys, I got this. I update here, negative 3. And you know, the moment I know negative 3, that means just now the boat, you located here, right? They will walk right side 4 steps, walk down 3 steps. That means 1 minute they will walk like that. Walk right side 4 steps, walk down 3 steps. So this one is how 1 minute will go. So 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, they will go on and go on, okay? Because just now I draw up, right? So I scared you guys thought they're really going up. After I find negative 3 out, I realized they're actually coming down. Okay? So you guys understand this? Let's go on with B. B, they say, find the direction of boat A. I do here. This one no need to do inside, I think, okay? I mean, like, no need to do on top there. So, my dear, now again, they're talking about boat A. They want to find the direction, okay? Direction is like north, east, west, south, okay? But now, okay, they say, find the direction of boat A, then move with a velocity 4i plus pj minutes, correct to the nearest degree. So, my dear, how do I do this? Okay, now the boat A located here, correct? So now the boat A, okay? So, guys, actually, where the boat A not important now, okay? Because they want to know what, okay, wait, they want to find the direction. So you know direction is like east, west, north, south, all this stuff, right? So you won't write that because they purposely say find the direction correct to the nearest degree. So you should give them the angle. They want you to find the angle. So how do you guys find the angle? So guys, they want to find the direction of boat A based on the speed. So the velocity for boat A, isn't it you guys all already know? Wait, here. Velocity for boat A, isn't it they say based on the 4i plus pj, this one. And please remember, just now your P, you already get negative 3. So isn't it you guys all know is 4i minus 3j. So I repeat again. How 4i minus 3j look like? I draw for you. It means you walk right side 4 steps because positive 4, so it's right side. So you see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I walk right side 4 steps. After that, negative 3j. Negative 3j, see like that, it means 4i. Okay, negative 3j, that means walk down 3 steps. So 1, 2, 3. Why walk down? Because negative. It's positive 3j, you will walk up. J is all up and down. I is all left and right. Okay, so negative, walk down 3 steps. So my dear, after I walk right side 4 steps, walk down 3 steps. isn't it, that means the angle, see, the boat A is here, right? Isn't it the angle should be here? Okay, maybe sometimes they will ask you the bearing. They will accept both answer. Okay, I show you here first, my dear. So how do we find the angle here? Leh? So my dear, after I draw, you see nothing I self-created. Point A is there, boat A is there. So they will walk right side 4 steps, walk down 3 steps. So isn't it the angle they want to find? It should be this one. How do I find the angle? So do you guys still remember just now they told me A go to here, the magnitude will be 5. So this one magnitude is 5. This one, do you guys realize that you walk 4 steps? This one, do you guys realize you walk 3 steps? And like that, do you guys realize it's a 90 degree? 90 degree isn't it right angle triangle? Right angle triangle, want to find angle very hard, man? No. And this one, you guys have the opposite. You guys have the hypotenuse. You guys have the adjacent. You like which one? You use which one. Because doesn't matter. You will get the same answer for the angle. So let's say I'm using sine. So sine angle. Opposite is what? 3. Hypotenuse is what? 5. I really feel like I can find the angle out. So 3 divided by 5. Sine, move it over, shift sine. Do you guys get 36.8699 degree? But guys, they want nearest degree, no decimal lah. So do you guys get 37 degree? So this question, you write 37 degree, they will give you the marks. But normally lah, when we say angle, we will find the bearing out. Bearing, you all learn under solution of triangle. But actually, you all learn under lower form also. So under lower form, what is the meaning of bearing? My dear, I scared you guys don't know. Bearing always based on the north. Okay, always based on the north. Now, your point A is here. Okay, and the one is not original, okay, my dear. It's just based on where you depart. You based on the north, and you will count through clockwise motion. So now your point A, your boat A is here. They will walk down like that. Isn't it? They will start to move like that. So if they start to move like that, isn't it their bearing will be this part? I show you more example, my dear. So if one day your boat C is here, then you move like that. You know where is your bearing? You will base on the north, turn clockwise. Now, this is the bearing. If one day you are talking about boat D, then the boat D, this is the north. The boat D walk up like that. Then the bearing will be from clockwise, turn 1 round like that. So this is the meaning of bearing, okay, my dear? So how do we find the bearing from north towards here? Isn't it just now? We already found this purple color angle. This purple color angle, isn't it, is the question marks, which we already get 37 degrees. And then the top part, all of you guys know, of course, is what? 90 degrees. So the bearing from the north towards here, isn't it, will be 90 degrees plus 37 degrees. So do you guys get the answer for my bearing from north will be 127 degrees. Done. Okay, now, my dear. So I should write bearing in front. So isn't it my bearing will be 127 degree bearing. Bearing 127 degree. Can huh? I hope all of you guys okay. So far so good. Let's go on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, C. C give you 5 marks. Whoa, that's a lot. So my dear, let's look at C together. C, they say, find the time taken. Okay, so do you know how many time they use? Don't know. So that means you have to find the T. Okay, unknown lah. So find the time taken when boat A meet boat B. Okay, my dear, this one is one requirement first. They want me to find the T. Then next, they say, hence, find the position. Position is like the coordinate, but they want vector form, okay? So they find the position vector when the two boats meet. So you're going to find 2 things. You're going to find out when they meet. You're going to find out where they meet. So my dear, will they meet? Yes. You know why? Remember or not? This is boat A. Just now I say they walk right side 4 steps, walk down 3 steps. Isn't it they walk like that? See, 1 minute they walk like that, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. They go on and go on. Let's say like this, okay? So boat B is here. Do you guys still remember boat B? The speed is 3I minus 1J. So walk right side 3 steps, walk down 1 step. Isn't it? Maybe they were like that. 1. See, So, okay. I don't know, okay. I simply draw. Maybe like this. So 1 minute, maybe they walk like that. Then 2 minutes, continue. 3, 4, 5. Do you guys realize that if I continue walk like that, you continue walk like that, isn't it on one particular point, right? We will seriously meet each other. Can you see that? So now they're exactly asking me when we will meet each other. So do you know when they will meet? You don't know. So you don't know, what can you do? You should find it out. So how do you guys find it out, my dear? I show you. So now they say they meet. So the moment I know they meet, then how I know they meet, my dear? You cannot straight away tell me, the speed of this and this is the same. Cannot. Because your speed doesn't mean you will meet. Speed same doesn't mean you will meet each other. Like me travel in Penang, 50 km per hour. You travel in KL, 50 km per hour. Our speed is the same. But do we meet each other? No. My dear, for us to meet each other, that means we need to be what? We need to having the same position. Same position means the same vector lah. So guys, how do we have the same vector lah? So we want A and B meet each other. That means their position need to be the same. So if their position need to be the same, how do I do that, my dear? For position A, I already know the boat A original position. So boat A original position is not the point because I want to know where are you after you start to travel, correct? So isn't it boat A originally is on one spot? Then after that, they will start to move. They will start to move based on what? Based on the speed of A, correct? So can you just straight away take the position plus the speed? No, because the speed, it very depends on how many minutes you move. You see, every 1 minute, you will move 4i minus 3j. Then 2 minutes, 2 times 4i minus 3j. 3 minutes, 3 times 4i minus 3j. 4 minutes, 4 times 4i minus 3j. Now you guys will move t minutes because they want to find the t out, correct? So isn't it I should take the speed times t. Same apply for boat B. I repeat, boat B, where is the location for boat B originally? It will be the original OB. But you cannot just use the position because after that, they also start moving, right? So when they move, right, they will base on the speed for boat B. But 1 minute, they only move 3i minus j. 2 minutes, then 3i minus j times 2. 3 minutes, 3i minus j times 3. Now they will move t minutes. So isn't it using this? Times t. And this t will be the same because they actually start to move on the same timing. So now all I need to do is sub. So OA is what? OA is negative 2i plus 8j plus the speed. The speed, isn't it 4i minus 3j times t equals to OB. OB, isn't it negative QI? Negative QI minus 2j, correct? And then the speed is 3i minus j times t. Okay, let me expand it for you guys. Negative 2i plus 8j. This one times this one, 4ti. This one times this one, negative 3tj. Same for this, negative qi minus 2j. This one times this one, 3ti. This one times this one, minus tj. Always remember the I and j right at the back, my dear. So now, remember, you want to compare or do other stuff, those you can combine, you must combine. So I can combine, I combine them together, my dear. I got 2i, I will factorize it out. I left negative 2 plus 4t. Same for the j, I got 2j. So I will pull out the j. I left 8 minus 3t. How about another side? I got 2i. Again, I will pull out the I. Isn't it negative q plus 3t? Same for the j. I got 2j. I will pull it out. Isn't it negative 2 minus t? So just like that, left side got 1i, right side got 1i. I and I in front will be the same. But I don't think I will compare this because if I compare this, I will have unknown q. So I won't do that. I think I will compare j. J in front and j in front, there's no q. They only have t. So I think compare this one will be easier. Whoa, finding t now is just one step ahead. So negative 4t, negative 3t, move it over is positive 2t. Positive 3t. So negative 1 plus 3 is 2t. Number and number, join them together. T. Whoa. Do you guys get t equivalent to 5? That means I realize, oh, when you are here, I'm here. You start moving, I start moving. Then when we go dun, 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 and go on, the point that we meet each other is on the 5th second. Do you guys realize that the t were equivalent to 5? Yay, I got it. Do I get the final answer? No. And please don't tell me teacher find Q. This question never asks for Q. Actually, not necessary to find. But after you find when they meet each other, right? Remember, they're also asking you what is the position vector. So guys, you should find the position vector for boat A or for boat B. Also can. Why? Because you know on the 5th second, both of them will meet each other. So both of them were on the same spot. So since they're on the same spot, you do which one also can. So let's say I do boat A. I don't think I will do boat B because boat B got unknown Q, right? So boat A easier. So boat A just now when we do it, okay, after the 5 second, isn't it, they will become this equation. So I think I can I can find out where is the board A location after 5 seconds. So isn't it negative 2i plus 8j plus 4? Now the t is 5, I can sub inside low. And then this t also 5. So I and I combine them together. Negative 2 plus 20. Do you guys get 18i? 8 minus 15. I guess getting negative 7j. So yep, now I know the moment they meet each other is on 18i minus 7j. Ta-da! Done. Guys, if they're asking position vector, this is your answer. But if they're asking me coordinate, you guys can write 18 negative 7. That is the coordinate they meet each other. But they never ask lah, so no need lah. Just like that. Da-da-da-da. Done. Hopefully you guys all okay. This one seriously, this year SPM, this year state paper, a lot of them coming out vector like this. Either they come out like a movement one, or they come out the one with a mapping one. Like this part is the scholar lah, this part is the Rumah Ali lah, this one is Ahmad Rumah lah, and then how they walk each other lah, and then you are like 2 times of me, I'm like 3 times of you lah, always come out one. I really hope you guys are fine. Hopefully you guys are really fine, because I will go on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Question 11. Okay, 11A, they say, the probability of Aziz wins an archery competition is 0.25. So I think from here, I know the probability of he win is 0.25. Then I think you should be able to write probability for him to lose. It will be 0.75, because total probability is always 1 lah. Next, the game are played for n times. So my dear, the game play for n time, you know the n, you don't know how much is it. By the way, before I continue, I think all of you guys know this question is under Form 5. Chapter 5, probability distribution, that chapter, okay? So next they say, the probability he win exactly 4 games, okay, my dear? I write nicely everything. Probability is P. Probability he wins, okay, exactly 4 games, okay, are right, equal 3 times. 3 times is 3 times, correct? 3 times the probability that he win exactly 3 games. Okay, from this sentence, isn't it, you know, probability win exactly 4 will equals to probability win, will equals to 3 times probability win exactly 3. So since I have no space, my dear, I write on top. Okay, so A1. So they try to tell me probability win exactly 4. Exactly means what? X equals to 4. Because if they say exceed, you will write more. They say less, then you will write less. But if they say exactly, that means equal. So probability X equals to 4 will equals to 3. Probability X equals to 3. Okay, this is what they provide so far. Okay, so now the first one, they want me to find what? The n. Okay, I think they want me to terbalik find out. I hope you guys all know this question don't have the word normal. They don't have the word normal, then it's under binomial. So binomial, this is the formula that you guys will need to use. I'm not too sure whether you guys basic is good or not, but this particular part always came out one, my dear, okay? Like always come out in paper 2. So this particular one, I remember in my YouTube, I got a video just purely revising probability distributions in SPM past year paper. So if you guys want to watch it, I'll put a link on top. I'll put a link on top. You guys just look at it lah, okay? So my dear, now all I need to do is sub. So this one, my n is how much? I don't know. But out of the n, 4 of them will be win. And remember, now they're talking about win. So when they talk about win, right? Then the probability win will be the front one, which is 0.25. 4% win. Probability lose less, 0.75. Out of n people, 4 of them win, the rest of them lose. Isn't it n minus 4? Same for this, out of n people, 3 of them win. Sorry, there's a 3 in front. I almost forget that. So 3. Out of n people, 3 of them win. Probability of win, 0.25 power 3. Probability lose, 0.75. Then the rest of them lose, which is n minus 3. Can I? So guys, how do I continue until here? So NC4, NC3, you don't know what value one. NCN is 1. NC0 is also 1. But NCN is also 1. But this one is NC4, NC3, really don't know one. This one, nothing you can do, my dear. I think you can only write back the same thing here. Okay? Those I can press, So my dear, this 0.25, by the way, I realize for those I can combine, I will combine them. See, times. I think move it over, it will be divide. So if I divide, isn't it 0.25? I power 4. If I divide by power 3, isn't it that means I minus 3? Divide means minus. Same for this one. I also 0.75, you also 0.75. Can you see that? So n minus 4. If I times 0.75, move it over is divide. Divide means what here? Divide means minus n minus 3. Can see or not? Wait, I write nicely. Minus n minus 3. So the right side only left this. I hope you guys can see. I write quite nice already. So here, nc power 4. So this part I only left 0.25 power 1. This part I left 0.75. N tolak n. No more n. No. And negative 4 tolak negative 3. Isn't it negative 1? Well, equivalent to 3 nc3. Those I can combine, I combine. I realize all this is number. So 0.25 times 0.75 power negative 1 is 1 over 3. So I left 1 over 3 nc4 equals to 3 nc3. So divide by 3, move it up is times. Isn't it? Now you guys straight away realize, oh, it's nc4 equals to 9 nc3. Will you stop like that? Of course, no. You want to find the n answer, my dear. So nc4, nc3 is not a fixed number. So what can you guys do for this? So for this NCR, you actually learn a formula. Under Form 5, Chapter 4. I write for you here. NCR formula is actually n factorial over n minus r factorial r factorial. Yep. It should be the time for you guys to use this particular formula. So guys, I use for the left and the right. So the left side, it will become n factorial over n minus 4 factorial 4 factorial. Then the right hand side will be 9 times n factorial over n minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. Okay, this is what I get. Okay, my dear, n factorial, I couldn't really press calculator. So n factorial, I think it's just n factorial. N minus 4 factorial, I think it's also still n minus 4 factorial. But 4 factorial can press, it is 24. So 9 times n factorial is 9n factorial. The n minus 3 factorial also cannot press, but 3 factorial can. 6. Okay, what else I can do? Do you realize both sides, the top, also got n factorial? Don't want the n factorial. Everything divide by n factorial. So if I divide by n factorial, isn't it the n factorial on top will just disappear? Same for this one, isn't it the n factorial on top will just disappear? Correct? Now, if I am you, I'll try to combine all the number together. Cannot, my dear? So 9 divided by 6, divided by 24, move it up is times 24. So if I times 24, I get 36 whenever I combine all the blue color one together. And I left this. So until here, I think I can cross multiply. Isn't it? Okay, no. I don't think I will cross multiply. Okay, before I continue here, I need your basic to be good under this part. I don't know whether you guys know all this, but never mind, I will tell you. So look, my dear, you know what is n factorial? N factorial is like 5 factorial. 5 factorial is actually 5p5. You guys can try to press calculator. 5p5, you guys will get 120. And 5 factorial, also you guys get 120. And actually, what is the manual working to get n factorial? It is actually 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So now you know every single number they factorial is actually that number times one number smaller times one number smaller, and they will continue times until they stop at 1. So if one day I just tell you n factorial, it means there will be n times n, one number lesser. Can you see 5, next one is 4? So if I'm n, the next number will be n minus 1. Then times the next number, also one number smaller, isn't it n minus 2? And they will go on and go on until 1. So my n factorial will exactly go like that, okay? So now look at the questions. I realized I got n minus 4 factorial and n minus 3 factorial. Please don't tell me you want to open bracket what n factorial minus 4 factorial. Don't have such thing, my dear. So cannot open bracket, then how do I do it? So first, I will combine all the factorial together. So divide, move up, become times. So right side only left 36. Can you see that? So my dear, when you have 2 factorial, right? Just try your best to find out their relation. So n minus 3 and n minus 4. I think n minus 3 is actually slightly bigger because I tolak 3, you tolak 4. Of course, you are like more negative lah. So of course, n minus 3 is bigger, right? So n minus 3 factorial will be what leh? So listen, n minus 3 factorial is actually n minus 3. Then the next number will be, see, the next number will be one number smaller, correct? So if the first one is n minus 3, then the next one should be n minus 3 minus 1 again. Isn't it the next one should be n minus 4? Then the next one will be what? N minus 5, N minus 6, N minus 7. Do you think I will continue right? No. Because the moment I write N minus 3 factorial become N minus 3 times N minus 4, I don't think I will continue write N minus 5, N minus 6 because I already saw N minus 4. And N minus 4, if I want to stop writing from there, I just put a factorial. Because you know, every single time you put a factorial, it means start from that number, you will continue times whatever smaller number than you, right? But if you're lazy to write whatever at the back, you just put back the factorial. And maybe you will ask me, the teacher, how you know you're going to stop at N minus 4? Because my bottom is also N minus 4. So do you realize that the N minus 3 factorial can become N minus 3 times N minus 4 factorial? And this N minus 4 factorial and this N minus 4 factorial exactly can straight away cut, disappeared. So N minus 3 equivalent to what? 36. Do you guys N answer get 39? Oh, so my N answer is exactly 39. This is how it gets terbalik, get back the N. Got magical or not? Even though I'm not with you, but I can imagine half of the guys until this moment is like, teacher, this one I will give up, my dear. Don't give up, my dear. I purposely teach you, my dear. You must try your best to understand it. Practice can make perfection one. Trust me, okay, my dear. Can one, okay? Let's go on second part. Calculate the variance, my dear. This one very short one. I just do here. Variance is the one with square. So find the variance for the number Aziz lose the game. So my dear, variance formula is this one. They don't have square root, sorry. NPQ. So N, just now N we already get what? 39. The P is probability of success. So this question asking me what? Lose. So the probability for lose is what? 0.75. So probability for lose is 0.75. Probability win is only 0.25. Of course, the sequence doesn't make any difference, but I just want to tell you, you should put 0.75 in front because that is the probability of success now. So if I press calculator, you guys get 7.3125 as the final answer. Done. I think the B, A2 only worth 1 marks because the A1 should worth 4, okay? Let's go on B. In a town, the height of a woman are normally. So guys, every single time you see the word normal, that means they are under what? Normal distribution. Normal distribution, right? You guys must always using this table. Distribution table, okay, my dear? So guys, they say normal with the mean. Mean they say is what? 165. And the standard deviation, 11.75. 11.7. I repeat again, I really got a video just revising all the probability distribution paper 2 questions in SPM that came out before. So you really don't know, you better watch that video. You just do together with me. You will understand it better one. And SPM can come out very, very hard one, okay? So guys, with all the information, let's go on with B1. They say, find the probability that the height of the woman selected at random is less than 150. Okay, every time you want to define whatever stuff, we call it X. Less than, that means smaller than 150. Remember, this kind of normal questions, you will always change it to Z because your table only supports Z. So how do we change it to Z? Using your X minus your mean divided by your standard deviation. So I press calculator, 150 minus 165 divided by 11.7. I guess getting negative 1.2821. Although I should always write 4 decimal places, but actually my table can only support 3 decimal places, but I still write 4 for you lah. So now these questions, do you guys realize that you already have the Z value and they want to find the probability value? So guys, you already have the Z value, which is the outside. You want to find the probability, which is the inside. So you have the outside, want to find the inside, then is normal find. Normal find, just draw the probability distribution bell graph out. So now my Z is negative. So negative should be on the left-hand side. I think agak here. So now this equation, they say Z smaller than this number. Smaller is only on the left-hand side. So guys, when you guys look at the left-hand side, is that the small lake or mountain? Yes. Your table only can support all the corners. So this corner, I think I can find. So go to your table, look at 1.282. You couldn't look at the 1 because your table only supports 3 decimal places. So 1.2, put a ruler so you won't senget. 8 is 1003. Continue, look at 2, it is a 4. So the 4 is for you to tolak. So do you guys get 0099? 0.0. Do I make any mistake? 1003 minus 4. Oh, do you guys get 0. Here. Do you guys get 0.999? Yep, that. Got it? I know some students will press calculator, but I don't teach my student to press calculator because after that, terbalik method also you guys need to use the table. So after all, everything use the table is the best lah. So you guys will like master the whole table thing. So I only choose to use the table form, okay? So second part, they say, find the height of the highest woman among the 10 women. So my dear, they're going to find the height of the highest woman. So first, maybe you were thinking, teacher, who is the highest woman? My dear, highest woman, definitely only one people, correct? Then one people out of how many people? 10 people. So one people out of 10 people, do you realize they try to tell you the probability for you to be the highest woman? Why? Because probability is always a fraction. Total now I got 10 people. And out of 10 people, highest is definitely only one person. So it's only 1 out of 10. You know, to be the highest person, your chances is just 10%, 0.1, correct? And for you to be the highest, isn't it you should be taller than whatever height? Of course, it's not shorter lah. Shorter than is lowest, right? So they want highest. Definitely is taller than some height. But do you know what height is that? You don't know. They exactly want you to find out the height. So let's say the height, I call it H. So isn't it that means you should realize, you should purposely find out what is the minimum value for H. Because if the height is 180, then anything above 180, you know you will be the highest because you will be the top 10%. Cannot, my dear, because they want highest woman among the 10 women. I hope you guys understand. Now, please don't always expect. They will straight away tell you that is the probability. So you see this question, they didn't tell you the probability is 0.1. But I think you understand whatever I try to say. You have 10 women there. And to be the highest one, you need to be number 1 out of the 10. Isn't it the probability will be 0.1? So the 0.1 to be the highest one, you should be taller than some amount. So taller than what amount? I don't know. So that's why I need to find the H out. So how do I do it? The concept of us doing it is the same. Change it to Z. Use your X minus your mean divided by your standard deviation. Bigger than 0.1. This time you guys should realize that you don't even have your Z value. You don't have your Z value, but you do have your probability value. So whenever you guys have your probability, want to terbalik find the Z, terbalik is you have the probability, want to find the Z, from inside find outside. That is terbalik questions. So terbalik questions are always draw 2 graphs. I got explained in my video, you can watch it, okay? So you must draw 2 graphs to justify whether they are positive or negative. So one of the Z is positive, one of the Z is negative. So let's sketch it out. Now they said bigger than this. Bigger is right side. Bigger is right side. You guys, based on the one I sketched, do you realize the one I sketched, this one look very small? This one, the one I sketched look very big, correct? Big, correct, or small, correct? Leh? So these questions, you know the probability is actually 0.1. 0.1 is so small, my dear, because half of the graph will be 0.5. So 0.1 should definitely less than half, not more than half. So I'm quite sure is this right-hand side one, is this left-hand side one. So that means my Z should be the positive number. Some student will straight write Z equals 0.1. No, my dear. 0.1 is the probability, okay? So please go to your table, look for 0.1. Please don't tell me you go outside, look, my dear. Now the Z is not 0.1. Now they say it's the probability 0.1. So go to the table inside, look for 0.1000. But when I go to the table, I couldn't find 0.1000. Then I will try to find the nearest one. And the nearest I can see that is 0.1003. But you know you don't want 0.1003. You want 0.1000. The 3 must tola off. But they don't have 3 for you to tola at the back. But they got 2 and 4. Usually we will sub the in front one, which is 2 for now. So if I sub 2, if I choose 2, do you guys realize I get 0.1001? Although cannot chun the one that I want, but at least they are very near to 0.1. So what is the value for that? This one is under the column of 1.2, and under the row of 1.2, under the column of 8, and under the column of 1. So guys, your Z answer is in it 1.281. Please don't stop here. Remember, your Z actually represent H minus 165 over 11.7. Now I want to find back your H answer. It's not a dream. So just move around. Remember, I must check positive, negative. A lot of people, they don't check positive, negative. That's why if they are negative, your answer won't be like that anymore, my dear. So it's very important for you guys to know how to check. So guys, that one I round up lah. So do you guys realize, to be the highest among these 10 women, you need to be taller than 179.99 cm. Wow, almost hit 180 cm already. That's why it's the tallest lah. Can Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Wow, finally step inside section C. Okay, question 12. Question 12, you guys look at it, you guys should know under Form 4 chapter, what is that chapter called? Chapter 9 or 10? I think it's 9, okay? 9, I think is solution of triangle. 10 is index number, okay? So guys, they say diagram 12, this one, shows the 3-point ABC lies on the plane to form a triangle. Yep, I can see a triangle. Given that point A is due west to the point B. So A is west of B. On this moment, you know this is a very horizontal line because west won't sengit one. West definitely is a vertical line, horizontal line, okay? So they say AB is 14 meter, AC is 18 meter, and the bearing. Do you guys still remember bearing? Bearing, that means you will base on the north, you will start to count clockwise, okay? So they say the bearing of point C from A. A is here. My dear, this is A based on the north, okay? So they say point C is here. So that means you turn like that is 126 degrees, correct? Then I think, oh, you guys know the top part obviously is 90 degrees because they tell you B is actually west towards, B is actually west towards, west based on A. So that part definitely is standing tegak, isn't it 90 degrees? So if this part 90 degrees, I think you guys can find this part out. Isn't it 126 minus 90? Isn't it this part is actually 36 degrees? Can also, if you don't understand bearing, can you imagine? Can you do this question? Cannot. So my dear, with all this, let's start from A. A1, they say, find the length for BC. Okay, guys, how do I find BC? Do you guys realize BC is under here? So quite obvious, under this chapter, isn't it? We can use the cos rule to find BC. If you watch my previous video, I call this crocodile mouth method. Again, I put the video on top, okay, my dear, for solution of triangle, okay? The basic video, you guys can go and watch, okay? It should be a playlist one. You can watch the whole playlist if your basic is that bad, okay? So my dear, BC exactly is here. I shouldn't use this. So BC. So BC squared, one side is 14, another side will be 18. 14 squared plus 18 squared minus 2 times 14 times 18 times the middle angle, isn't it, cos 36 degrees? Okay, all I need to do is press calculator. So 14 squared plus 18 squared minus 2 times 14 times 18 times cos 36. Square, move it over square root. I guess getting 10.5951. What is this? Meter. That. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Sorry. 10.5951 meter. I just love to write 4 decimal places, okay? So this one done. Let's go on the second part. Second part, they say, find the angle for ACB. Let's see where is ACB. ACB. Okay, guys, they will find this angle. I think all of you guys know these questions can use sine rule. Sine rule is whenever you got two opposite. Under this triangle, I got two opposite. So guys, I'm going to use sine rule. So how do I using sine rule? So this one opposite is 14. So 14 opposite is sine question marks. All right, sine theta. Another one can be 10. 10 opposite is 36 degrees. So 10 opposite is 36 degrees. Isn't it 10.5951? Opposite is sine 36 degrees. So normally I will cross multiply. 14 times sine 36 will equivalent to 10.5951 times sine theta. So sine theta answer will be, press calculator, 14 times sine 36 divided by 10.5951. Okay, I get 0.7767. So the theta answer, sine, bring it over, shift sine. You guys get 50.9575 degrees. Ta-da! That. Hopefully all of you guys got that. And I think the answer does look like that because it doesn't look like obtuse angle. It looked very small though. So isn't it 50 degrees? Hopefully you guys all okay. So with all this understanding, let's go on with B. B, I do it here. B, they say what? Okay. The bearing of, okay. Bearing again. So guys, where should I draw? Maybe I draw here. So I can label everything on top, okay? So B, they say what? The bearing of D from point A, my dear. D, I don't know where is it, but I know it's from point A. Point A is here. So D from point A, okay, is the same with the bearing from point C, from point A. So that means everything is from point A, okay? So they say D from A and C to A, the bearing will be the same. So bearing is the angle, right? So my dear, that means A towards C. Isn't it the angle is this one? Just now the 126. Then they say A towards D. The angle is also 126. So you guys straight away know the C and the D were definitely on the same line here. Okay, no. Should draw nicely. Definitely like this. Maybe you will tell me, then teacher, do it means D is outside? I'm not too sure also. But you know D is definitely on the line. Because if D is not on the line, then how the angle can be the same, right? So that means they want A to C and A to D, all also same angle, 126. So you guys straight away know D will be on the line. But where is it? I'm not too sure, but we can continue read and see where they try to tell us later. So definitely the D on the line. Next, they say, BD and BC will be the same. And BD and BC will be the same. So guys, BD and BC will be the same. So BC isn't it here? Then BD, I don't think will be here. Because just now, if we see D is here, do you think BC and BD look the same? No, they doesn't look the same at all. So you guys should know how to sketch graph. I hope your basic is good. So whenever sketch graph, my dear, you're going to use what? You're going to use a compass. Okay, this is how a compass look like. So the compass, whenever they try to tell you the length will be the same, you will put the compass on the length. And so now, I think I will put the sharp part on B. Why I will put there, my dear? Because no matter what, B, I don't think is the one that will move. So I will draw. And you know why? Because the C, the pencil, I will put on the C. The pencil I put on the C is because I know the new point called D will definitely on the line. So that means my point C must move. Only I can get another line. Do you understand? Try to draw. You will understand, my dear. So take your, what is this? Compass. Put the sharp part in B. Put the pencil in C. And can you please draw out a circle based on that? Okay. Agak-agak like this. Not very nice. Okay. Like this. So do you guys realize the B is here? You take the circle, you draw. After you draw like that, my dear, isn't it this circle, all the radius will be 10.5951, correct? Then after you draw, okay, do you realize based on the one you draw, you will touch the original triangle on 1 spot, 2 spot, 3 spot. So out of these 3 spots, this is the original C spot, correct? Then I want the new one, which is the D. But were the D located here? No, because I already told you, based on whatever to try to explain, we know the D will be on the straight line AC. So isn't it that means the D should be here? And let's check whether it makes sense or not. So now, guys, if I connect them together, B to D, okay? Here, 10.5951. Is here also 10.5951? Yes, because we use the circle, we use the compass to draw the radius 10.5951. So that means point B to any corner on the circle will definitely be 10.5951. So that's why I know B to D is 10.5951. And next, they say the angle need to be the same. So isn't it NAC, the angle is 126. NCD, the angle is still 126. So do I fulfill whatever they say so far? Yes. Then you know I'm correct. Everything they say is fulfilled, my dear. So see the B, B1, they say, sketch. Sketch the triangle. Sketch the triangle ABD. And state the angle ADB. So if you guys understand what I say just now, what I say just now you guys can draw out the triangle ADB. So my dear, the A to B is like this. The A to D just now I draw like that. The A to D just now I draw like that. So ADB. Isn't it here 14 meter? Here 36 degree. Here 10.5951 meter. Okay, I done drawing lah. You draw like that, you get 1 mark. You guys can see it. I put yellow color for you, okay? You look at the color, you guys will understand it better. Can? Other than that, they want to find angle ADB. Where is ADB, my dear? So ADB, they want to find this angle here. A lot of people will tell me sine rule, my dear. Whenever you're using sketch graph to find angle, no need to draw, no need to do what sine rule costs you, no need anymore. Because very easy, you can straight away get the answer without doing any mathematics, my dear. So why you no need to do anything, my dear? Let me show you. Please remember, the yellow color one is a new triangle that you draw. The original triangle is this purple color one, right? Please remember, in between the new one and the old one, you will always see this one. This one is a what? This one, do you realize these two side length same? Two side length same, what do we call it? Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, that means this angle and this angle will be the same. So 50.9575. And now they're to find the bottom one. Do you realize the yellow color bottom one exactly is this part? Very hard, man? No. Because you know straight line is always what? 180 degrees. So 180 180 minus of the 50.9575 degree. Easily you guys will get this top part here. So 180 minus that. Yo, man, I got it. It will be 129.0425 degree. That. Got it. Can you understand? Hopefully you guys all understand. Let's go on with B2. B2, they say, hence, find the area of the triangle ABD. So guys, they want me to find the triangle ABD, area. The area I do here, okay, since got space and then no need to move up and down. So my dear, the angle here is 129.0425. Now they will find the area for ADB. And ADB exactly is the yellow color one. So I will refer to the triangle at the bottom. So area formula is always what? 1 over 2 AB sine C, which is the crocodile mouth. So you guys need to have the two side length. I already have this side length and this side length. I think I was curious about the middle angle. So the middle angle, is it possible to find? Yes, because triangle is always 180. So 180 minus 36 minus 129.0425. I realize the angle in between them will be 14.9575 degrees. So 1 over 2, one side 14, one side 10.5951. And the middle angle will be sine, no space, sine 14.9575 degree. Okay, press calculator. I feel like I already exceed 2.5 hours. Oh my God, we are way too slow. So 19.1524 cm square. Done. I got the answer. Not sure whether all of you guys understand, but I hope you understand. Can I drink water even though I already exceed the time? So just imagine if this is your exam, using my speed like that, we are one question slower than what we should do. So that means in exam, you should faster than me, you know, Maria, okay? So let's go on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We still got 2 questions, okay? Please bear with me, okay? You guys can do it one. 30 is graph, I'm not doing it. 14. 14, 14, they say what? Diagram 14, this one shows a bar chart representing the quantities of 5 types of magazines sold in the bookstore. So by the usually they give you a bar chart, it's always the what? Weightage. So guys, let me write down the weightage here. So now the weightage is what, my dear? Here is 230. I label it out, 230. The next one, 520. I'll label it here. The next one, 380. Isn't it here? 380. The next one, 670. Isn't it 670? And this one, isn't it exactly on the line of 200? So my dear, is 200 here. So every single thing I'll try to label for you. And I hope you guys realize this question is under Form 4, Chapter 10, index number. Okay. So this whole thing, they say what is a bar represent magazine. Okay. So got 5 types of magazines sold in a bookstore. So the magazine got home magazine, car magazine, cookery magazine, sport magazine, and fashion magazine. So before I start this chapter, I hope you guys basic is good. Again, is your basic, if your basic is not good, I put the playlist on top, okay? What is this? Put a playlist on top. You guys can look at the playlist and try to understand this whole chapter, okay? My this whole chapter, I got a very full playlist on this, okay? This chapter is definitely the top 3 easiest chapter in MX. So even your SPM, your aim is just to pass, you still need to master this chapter, okay? Please, okay? So my dear, first, this is the price. Price, we call it Q. So this is the price for the year 2016. This is the price for the year 2018. This one is the index. Index, we call it I. So this one is the I for 18 out of 16. So every single thing I already tried to label for you guys. Guys, let's start from A. Okay, I don't think I will flip like that. Can you guys look at the questions yourself? I'm not showing you the questions, okay? You guys have the question paper? I never mind, I show you, okay, my dear. So A, they say, find the value of X, find the value of Y, find the value of Z. Okay, guys, let's get started on finding the X. The X, you guys realize is here. X is actually a Q. This chapter actually only got 3 formula. And out of the 3 formula, only this formula got Q. So definitely I'm using this, my dear. So the X actually come from this row. This row is talking about home magazine. So the home magazine, what is the I? I think it's 110 sub inside. Then the Q, they have 2. So this I is doing 18 over 16. So that's why 18 one you put on top, 16 one you put at the bottom times 100. So just move around to get the answer. So I hope you guys okay with the mathematics part. You move around correctly, you guys will get 21.81. Sorry, 82. I won't write too many decimal because after all, this one is talking about Haga. Haga is money. Money only maximum 2 decimal places. So guys, I got this. Next one, they'll find what? Y. Where the Y come from? The Y come from here. The Y is actually what? I. So I stand for what? Price index. Price index exactly is talking about the same formula, which is this one. All I need to do is what? Sub inside. How do I sub? Do you guys realize the Y is talking about the Cook magazine? So the Cook magazine, the I is Y. So the Q, I got 2 here, 18 and 12. So 18 on top, 12 at the bottom times 100. So 18 divided by 12 times 100. Do you guys get 150? That I got it. I update here again, 150, okay? Next one is the Z. So guys, the Z is here. The Z again is a Q. As what I mentioned just now, only the first formula has Q inside. So whenever you want to find price, you definitely using the first formula. So this Z is under Sport magazine. So Sport magazine, what is the I? The I is 130. So the price for 2018 right on top, for 2016 right at the bottom, times 100. Okay, no? All I need to do now is sub. So my Z answer, 130 divided by 100 times 9.5. Guys, money, right, 2 decimal places, so 12.35. Okay, got it. 12.35. Just like that, that. Hopefully you guys understand. Next one is the B. B1, they say, calculate the composite index. Index is I. Composite index is I dash. Calculate the composite index for the magazine in the year 2018 based on 2016. Isn't it I dash 18 over 16? Okay, let's come back. So for B, they want to find the I dash 18 over 16. So how do we do that? Composite index only got one formula, which the formula look like this. So total IW over total W. So all we need to do is sub. So I'm going to find I dash 18 over 16. So I'm going to sub the I and sub the W. So all the I is here, all the W is here. Guys, just sub inside, sub it row by row. 110 times 230 plus 116 times 520 plus 150 times 380 plus 130 times 670 plus 125 times 200. Divide by total weightage. So the weightage plus them together are 230 plus 520, here, sorry, plus 380 plus 670 plus 200. Oh, I plus them together, I realize my weightage is actually 2000. So I put 2000 at the bottom. All I need to do is just press calculator to get the answer. Okay, I guess getting 115.86 as the answer. So price index is talking about how many percent you increase. So my dear, whenever you guys getting, do I make any mistake? Seems like I pressed wrongly. I press again. I really pressed wrongly. My dear, 127.36. Okay. My dear, so price index actually always talking about how many percent you increase. So 110 talking about increase 10%, increase 16%, increase 50%, increase 30%, increase 25%. So this composite price index is talking about overall. So overall, you will increase 27.36%. This is exactly what you guys know about it, okay? Hopefully you guys okay. Let's go on with B. Is it B2 or C? Or B2. B2, they say what? Read for you. The total sales of the magazine in the year 2016 is RM 50,000. My dear, RM is money. Money is always what symbol? Q. So they try to tell me Q16 is 50,000. I write for you here. Q16 is RM 50,000. Okay? And this 50,000, is it magazine for car, for cook, for sport? No. They say total. So please be careful. They are talking about total now, okay? So next they say what? Calculate the sales in the year 2018. So guys, you want to find the price for the year 2018. Isn't it Q18? As what I mentioned before, only first formula involve Q. So every single time they ask for Q, you can only using the first formula. And all I need to do is sub. So Q18 on top, Q16 at the bottom. And times 100. What should I put on the left side? I'm going to put the I. I'm going to put the I for 18 over 16. Here I got a lot of number for I 18 over 16. Will I sub any of them? No. Because every single thing you see there, first one is for home. This one is for car. This one is for cook, sport, fashion. But now they say what? Now please look carefully. They say total. So the moment they say total, they are not talking about all of the individual. They are talking about overall. Whenever they're talking about overall, then the price index is not I anymore. Then the overall price, individual price index is I. Overall price index, we always call it I dash. I with a bar lah. So my dear, the I dash, isn't it, is the one we found just now, which is what value? 127.36. Yep, just use that. So 127.36 divided by 100 times 50,000. Do you guys get, right, RM money? RM, 63,680 ringgit. That. Hopefully you guys understand. See what they say. Let me read together with you. They say, the prices of the magazines, my dear, magazines. Do they tell you sport magazines, cook magazines, or fashion magazine? No. So quite obvious is everyone. So everyone, they say, will increase by 10% from the year 2018 to 2020. Okay, guys, listen to me. 2018 to 2020, right? That means, okay, whenever they try to tell you increase by how many percent, they try to give you what? The price index. So the borderline of the percentage is always 100. Increase by 10%, that means it's 110. If they say decrease by 10%, then it's 90. So it's either you plus or you minus lah. So increase by 10% is 110 lah. So this 110 is 2018 to 2020. So always the newer year will put on top. The older year, we're going to put it at the bottom. Then the moment they say increase by 10%, do they say only one of them increase or overall increase? I think it's overall because they say magazines. Correct? I repeat, individual increase decrease called I, price index. Overall increase decrease, we call it I with a bar. That means I dash. Isn't it? Now we know I dash 20 over 18 is 110. Okay, I write down first. I dash 20 over 18 is 110. Because it's everyone increase, not just 1% increase. Okay. Next, they say calculate. Calculate what? Composite index. Composite index is actually exactly the I dash. You know, find I dash in the year 2020 based on 16. So guys, they want to find I dash 20 over 16. Wait, they want to find I dash 20 over 16. Okay, how do I do this? If you got watch my previous video, based on my knowledge, based on whatever I try to teach, okay? So always when they involve 3 years, you guys will use smiley face method. So smiley face method, put the year in sequence. So 16 is the oldest, then next is 18, last is 20. So this question want to find 20 over 16. So 20 and 16, the linkage is at the bottom. So they want to find the mouth part. So 20 over 18 is 110. 18 is actually the right eyes. Right eyes is 110. Then you must have the left eyes. The left eyes is what, my dear? The left eyes exactly is 18 over 16. And then everything I sub now is I dash. Of course, this one should be the I dash also. Should be the I dash 18 over 16. Where is my I dash 18 over 16? I dash 18 over 16. Isn't it? Is still this one. Still the same one. So which is what value? Isn't it 127.36? Okay, so how do we do this? I hope you guys all know the formula. This one is A, this one is B, this one is C. The formula is C will always equivalent to A times B over 100. So please don't write ABC in exam. No one understands ABC. This one I created myself, okay? So the C is I dash 20 over 16. The A is the left eyes, 127.36. The right eyes is 110. Then divide by 100 to get the mouth part. Okay, I guess getting 140.096. Ta-da! Done. Can? Oh, one last one. Okay, we can do it. Can I? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can I? Done. Let's go on. Next one. Last one. Yep, 50. I'm not too sure whether you guys will choose these questions, but I don't really think this question is very hard also. So I hope you guys can try to master it. So guys, this one is what? 15. Okay, 15 now, my dear. So 15, this one is under what? Under Form 5, Chapter 8. Is it 8 or 7? 7. 7, my dear. Motion along a straight line. Kinematic of linear motion, Kinematic of linear motion. How do we do this one, my dear? They say a particle move along a straight line. So that's why they move along a straight line and passes through a fixed point O. Every time they say, if they're on the starting line, they say they passes through a fixed point O. They just try to tell you start from origin. Okay. Next, they say the velocity of the particle at t second after passing through O is this. So always under this chapter, they only have 3 things: S, V, A, and T, which is time. S stands for displacement. V stands for velocity. A stands for acceleration. They will always give you one of the equation. Quite obvious, they're giving you V equation now. So after this one, let's start from A. Where I do it? Do it here? A1. A1, they say calculate. Calculate the initial velocity, my dear. So velocity is V lah, right? The keyword is what? The keyword is initial. Every time you guys see the word initial, initial means starting. Starting, the timing is always 0. So that's why I know, they want to find t equals 0, then V equals to what? So quite easy because we already have the t equation. V equation, sorry. So guys, I will sub inside the equation here. So I sub inside, I will get 18 meter per second. So that means on the starting, my speed is already 18 meter per second. And you get 18 meter per second is positive, right? That means you're moving to the right side. Hopefully you guys okay. Let's go on to the second part. Second part, they say, find the maximum displacement. Displacement is S. You must know what you are finding, my dear, like S, V, A, or T. Only got 4 things, okay? So guys, they're going to find the maximum displacement in meter in the first 5 seconds of the particle. Okay, my dear. How do we do this one? Okay, before they want to find the displacement or stuff like that, I think the first thing, very important word is maximum. So what should I do whenever they say maximum? So initial means t equals 0, right? Then whenever they say maximum, minimum, you learn under Form 5 Chapter 2, differentiation. Whenever maximum, minimum, dy dx equals 0. But now they say maximum displacement. So it's ds dt equals 0. So ds dt equals 0 means what, my dear? So this chapter, right, the sequence of them is actually SVA. So whenever you got S, you want to find V, you differentiate. V equal to A, you differentiate. Then coming backwards will be what? Integrate. So now the moment they say ds dt equals 0, so S actually, if I differentiate it, it will equivalent to V equals 0. So that's why the moment they say maximum, I know maximum displacement, I know V equals 0. If they say maximum velocity, you know A equals 0. So if V equals 0, do I already have my V equation? Yes, I sub inside. What do they look like? General form, press calculator. The first T answer, 6. The second T answer, 3. My dear, you know why you get 2 answers? That means got 2 particular moment, they will have the maximum displacement. Maybe one of them is maximum, one of them is minimum, which is on the 3rd second and on the 6th second. And when you say V equals 0, it's actually when they U-turn also. So that means on the 3rd second, they will turn. Then on the 6th second, they turn again. Or maybe they stop. Okay, this is all the basic. So my dear, is it done? No. This question never asked me to find T. People ask me to find what? Displacement, which is S. So my dear, how do I find S? After you find the T, you want to find the S. You just need to sub back to the S equation. So guys, then the problem is, how do I sub back to the S equation? I must have the S equation. This question already give me V equation. V, how to come back to find S? Remember the sequence, S, V, A. So S go to V, differentiate. V go to A, differentiate. A go to V, integrate. V go back to S, integrate also. I show you here. So S, you guys need to integrate the V. That is how you guys get it backwards. So T squared minus T plus 18 dt. Integrate, power plus 1 divide. 2 plus 1, 3, divided by 3. So 1. 1 plus 1, 2, divided by 2. The 18 have no T, T power 1 plus 1 plus C. Every time integrate, remember to write plus C. And usually this C usually is 0. Unless the question purposely say they start from different spot. But if they never say that, then it's always 0. But of course, you cannot just straight write 0. You must tell them when T is 0, that means on the starting, T is 0. The S is 0, that means you start from the origin, so S is 0. Therefore, your C also 0. So S equals to T cubed over 3 minus 9 over 2T squared plus 18T. The C is 0, I don't think need to write lah. Okay, just like that. Do you guys realize that I already get my S equation? Correct? So after I get my S equation, now what will I do? I will sub the T inside. Which T should I sub? Do you guys realize that you guys got 2 T answer? One is 6, one is 3. Which one should you sub? You look carefully the questions. The questions say they want to find the maximum displacement that happened in the first 5 seconds. So based on the 2 answers you guys get, one is 6 seconds, one is 3 seconds. Which one happened in the first 5 seconds? 3. So isn't it you guys will only do the 3? So only find the 3. So S will equivalent to 3 cubed over 3 minus 9 over 2, 3 square plus 18 bracket 3. So 3 square minus 9 over 2, 3 square plus 18 bracket 3. Yay, I get 22.5 meter. So this is what is my maximum displacement. Maximum displacement is my furthest location. So throughout the whole journey, my furthest location is on the spot 22.5 meter from my origin. Hopefully you guys all understand. Let's go on B. B, they say, If the, okay, here, B, they say, if the particle stop, okay, my dear, I think the keyword will be stop. Stop means what? Not moving. No moving means what? No speed. No speed means what? V equals 0. And by the way, I don't think I need to do V equals 0 again, because V equals 0, just now we already did it. So just now we did it, we already got 2 answers. So that means they will stop twice, right? One on the 3rd second, one on the 6th second. So they say, if the particle stop at point A and point B, you see, they say point A and point B, you know, got 2 points. 2 point, 2 spot. 2 spot, that's why you guys got 2 answers, right? And guys, one of the spot, point 3, on the 3rd second, you guys already know they stop at 22.5, correct? Then next, they say what? Then for the B, they say, find the distance. Distance is jara, or distance and displacement different. Displacement is your location, but distance is the jara. But of course, I must find my location. I must get your location. Only we will know the distance in between us. So I already know on the 3rd second, your location is on 22.5. Okay, I don't know if it's point A or point B, but definitely one of the point. So on 3rd second, you will be on the spot of 22.5. Then on the 6th second, what is your location? You don't know, but it's not very hard. You guys can sub 6 into the S equation. You guys already got the S equation, right? Can sub inside. Okay. And now the question exactly just asking me, what is the distance between A and B? So you just need to sub inside. So 6 cubed over 3 minus 9 over 2, 6 square plus 18 bracket 6. Do you guys get 18 meter? Okay. So my dear, you know what I draw for you? That means if this is the origin, okay, on the 3rd second, I will be on 22.5. 22.5 definitely is right side because it's positive. So let's say 22.5 is here. So that means my particle on the 3rd second, I will be located here. And then my S, another S is 18. 18 is slightly in front of 22.5. This is when on the 6th second. So on the 6th second, isn't it, I will locate it here. So just imagine, on the 3rd second, I'll be here. On the 6th second, I'll be here. Then what is the distance in between these two? Isn't it just use the bigger one minus the smaller one? Oh, the jara in between these 2 times when I stop is actually 4.5. Sorry, why I put cm? Is it cm? No, it's meter. You guys get 4.5 meter. So that is the jara in between the 3rd second and on the 6th second. Because I find out where do I locate it on the 3rd second. I find out where do I locate it on the 6th second. Then I find the distance in between these 2 numbers. That. Can? Let's go on. C. C I do here. C1. They say sketch. Yep. Time to draw a graph. Today we already learned how to draw a graph. I think this one you guys all can draw also, my dear. But this one's slightly different. So sketch a velocity time graph for the motion of the particle for a time period from 0 until 6. So for you guys to do that, you guys must have the V equation. So this question already give me the V equation, which is this one. So this time, don't tell me, oh teacher, this graph, is it a V-shaped graph like just now the Nike shape? No. That one is y equals to mx plus c, they put a modulus. But this one different. This one is what? A quadratic equation. Quadratic equation general form, that means they are always happy face, sad face. Happy face, sad face, you guys learn how to draw it under what is that called? Form 4 chapter 2. So my dear, every single time under happy face, sad face, you guys want to draw the graph out, you always have 3 steps. The first step is what? The first step is to find the maximum minimum point. So now this question is talking about velocity. So I need the maximum minimum velocity. I don't think I need to find again because I think I found it just now. Let's go, Abba. So do you guys realize just now that I want to find, oh, I never found it. Oh my God. I realized I never found it. Okay, my sorry. Just now the one we find is maximum displacement. Now I want maximum minimum velocity. Tak ada. Seriously, so sad. Tak ada. Never mind. Find by ourselves, okay? So my dear, maximum minimum is dy dx equals 0. But maximum minimum velocity then is dv dt equals 0. How do I get dv dt? I already got my v equation here. So for me to find dv dt, I just need to differentiate. You can straight away tell me a equals 0 also, but you don't have a equation also. So you still need to differentiate. So if I differentiate it, I get 2t minus 9. So 9 equals to 2t. I think t, I get 4.5. So my dear, I straight away know when I reach the maximum minimum velocity is on the 4.5 second. But 4.5 second, what is my v value? I can sub back to my v equation to find out on the 4.5 second, what is my speed. So 4.5 square minus 9 bracket 4.5 minus 18. Do you guys get negative 38.25? So my dear, now they want you to draw a graph y, v against t. So you know the time should be the x. The v should be the y. So I think from here, I got my maximum minimum point, which is 4.5, negative 13.25. So this is the first one. And guys, second step. Second step is what? The table. Then same like how we did just now. So guys, we will draw a table out. And as usual, we will find the x and the y. The x now is t. The y now is v. So always we will find what? Do you realize they give you the domain again? 0 to 6. So you will find the 0. You will find the 6. Then other than that, you will find the x-intercept, y-intercept. X-intercept, y equals 0. Y-intercept, x equals 0. But x equals 0, I already having it. So I won't do that anymore. So this 0 sub inside the equation, my dear. So 0, if I sub inside, I get negative 18. 6, if I sub inside, I press calculator. I get negative 36. This one, v, if I sub 0, v equals 0, no need to do again. V equals 0, you guys did it here. V equals 0, isn't it? You guys get t equals to 3 and 6. I update here, 3 and 6. 6 I sub inside. Do I press correctly? No. Do I write the equation correctly? Wrong. Plus 18. Sorry, my fault. It's a plus. So, one more time. This one sub inside 18. This one sub inside 0. Okay, everything I well prepared, right? Now, the third step. The third step is sketch. So, sketch, my dear. Take a ruler out. Draw the y-axis. Draw the x-axis. Okay, let's say like that. So the x-axis is t, the y-axis is v, this is 0. And then they want you to draw from 0 to 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 agak-agak is here. And the height, they will draw until 18. So where is 18? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like this lah. Let's try to draw it out. First point is this one. 4.5 negative 38.25. Oh, then it's not negative, this is positive. Sorry, my fault. My fault for copy down the questions wrongly. I think quite a lot of you guys will try to tell me it's not that value. Negative 2.25. Negative 2.25. Oh, got negative, need some space at the bottom. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so the x is 4.5. So this one 5, this one 4, in between is 4.5. The height is negative 2.25. Negative 2.25, I think agak-agak is here. So 4.5, negative 2.25, I think this is my minimum point. 4.5, negative 2.25. Okay, guys, I done drawing the first point. Done. Next one, from here, I know I got 0, 18. So 0, 18 is 1 point here. Again, done. So next one, I also from here, I know 3 set with 0, 6 set with 0. This one also 6 set with 0, but you know it's the same point. So it's the same one. I'm going to label it again. So 3, 0, 6, 0. So 3 is here. 3, 0 here got 1, 6, 0 here got another one. So another 2 point here. Done and done. So yep, I got all the 4 points, guys. Now just need to connect them together. Don't use ruler, my dear. There should be a happy set base graph. So I connect them together. Ta-da! I done drawing lah. After I done drawing, let's go on the second part. They say find the total distance. Distance is what? Distance actually based on displacement. Displacement, then is want to find S. So guys, every single time after they sketch graph, they want to find S. Super easy one. Because for you to find S, you just need to integrate your V. Can you see that? So then, my dear, they want to find the S traveled by the particle in the first 6 seconds. So guys, the first 6 seconds. Isn't it first 6 seconds? Now my graph exactly draw from 0 to 6. So you look at this graph, definitely you guys will get the answer. But how do you guys find it, my dear? So this is a velocity graph. So the velocity, their area part, exactly is their S, which is their displacement. So whenever you guys want to find the area, super easy one. So now they're going to find total distance. So based on the purple color part, isn't it from 0 to 6? But can I from 0 straight away find to 6? No. Because 0 to 3 is on top, so it will be positive. But 3 to 6 is at the bottom, so it will be negative. So whenever your area based on x-axis, if they are on top, they will be positive. At the bottom, they'll be negative. If you don't want to confuse yourself, you should separate find. How do you get separate find? You should from 3 find until 0 first. And then you should from 6 find until 3. Because the 6 until 3, it should come out a negative answer. So you guys understand why I integrate V, right? Because SVA. V, you integrate, you guys will get S. So let me integrate my V equation, which is t squared minus 9t plus 18 dt. Same for this, 6, 3. T squared minus 9t plus 18 dt again. Okay, let's start to integrate it. Power plus 1, divide. Power plus 1, divide. This 18 has no t, so it's t power 0. 0 plus 1, 1 over 1. Sub 3, 0. So same for the back one. I write here, t cubed minus 3, 9 over 2t squared plus 18t. Sub 6, 3. Sub 3 minus sub 0. Don't know whether you guys watch this video one go. I feel very tiring, oh my god. 3 cubed over 3 minus 9 over 2, 3 squared plus 18 bracket 3. 45 over 2. I sub 0, I get 0. This one also 45 over 2. 6 cubed over 3 minus 9 over 2. 6 squared plus 18, 6. This part I get 18. So 45 over 2 is 22.5 plus 18 minus 22.5, I get negative 4.5. My dear, can you see that? You really should get the negative for the right side because they are at the bottom of the x-axis. So at the bottom of the x-axis, but area where got negative, right? So when you get negative, please remember to add on a modulus. So add on the modulus, they will become positive. You can add on since the starting, or you want to add on out of a sudden also can, no worries, okay? So 22.5 plus 4.5, at the end, I realized they are actually 27 meter. Just like that. 27 meter, that. So guys, or you don't want to do this one, right? You don't want to do all this step. You want to straight away find the answer out for 3 to 6 actually also can. You know why? Because not too sure whether you are my student, but I will, for my own student, very easy one. Because they want to find out in the first 6 seconds. First 6 seconds, that means 0 to 6 seconds. Correct? And then out of 0 to 6 seconds, you know when you start is 0 second. When you end is 6 seconds. Then when you U-turn is V equals 0. V equals 0, just now, isn't it? They get 3 and 6, correct? So 3 and 6, that means on the 3rd second, you U-turn. So where they start, you start at 0. Where they end at 6. So 6, what do you guys get here? S equals to 6, just now you guys get 18. S equals to 3, just now you guys get 22.5. So you see, this one will be 22.5. This one will be 18. Actually, I no need to purposely use integration because I already found everything. You just need to draw it out. Let me draw for you guys. So this one is the line. So let's say origin is here. So on the starting, I will start from S equals 0. See, this is where I start my journey, my particle. Then on the 3rd second, I will reach 22.5. So on the 3rd second, I'll be here. So isn't it? I will come here and U-turn. This is what happened on the 3rd second. Then after that, on the 6th second, I will go to 18. 18 is slightly in front of 22.5. Isn't it? This is where I located on the 6th second. Can you see that? So I will from origin roll to 22.5. After that, I make a U-turn and stop at 18. Isn't this is exactly what happened in the first 6 seconds? So you see, without need to do all this thing, you just draw how the journey look like for the first 6 seconds to find the total distance. I think it's super easy. Isn't it? The total distance will be this yellow color one plus this blue color one. So the yellow color one, kosong to 22.5, 22.5. The blue color one is in between 22.5 to 18. Isn't it 22.5 minus 18? If you guys press calculator, you also get 27 meter. Fuyo. Exactly same answer. Can? Oh my God, I think my video is 3 hours already, my dear. So just like that, good luck with SPM, guys. Hopefully this video helped. Just like that, okay? See ya. Good luck. Bye-bye. 안녕. Remember to subscribe to the channel even though you already done your SPM. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. 안녕.